Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Happy Friday. Thank you so much, Michelle Bird. Happy early Mother's Day to all the queens in the room, and most of all, Miss Misha. Baby, let me tell y'all something. Before we even get into this review slash reunion chat, I am pissed. Do y'all hear me? I am pissed. This reunion had me triggered. It had me heated. I felt sorry. I felt bad for certain people. And child, we are about to get into it. Thank you so much for joining me for this live. We're going to give people a few more minutes to come on in the room. Pamela, thank you so much for becoming a member. And also you, I think it's pronounced Zavi. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But thank you guys for becoming members. All right, child, let's get into it. Let me speak, because y'all know that's how I like to do. Hey, Mommyhood is good. Hey, Lene. Hey, Danny. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Lala. Hey, B Rain. Hey, Shakira. Hey, JG. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Michelle. Hold on, let me go on down. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Queen Q. I haven't seen you in a while. Hold on, let me go on down. Let me go on down, child. Let me speak. I don't want to be rude. Hey, Kamaya. Hey, on an island 7. Honey, all these people should have been sequestered to something. Hey, Angela Watts. Hold on. Hey, Yvonne. Hey, Linda. All right, y'all. Hey, due diligence. Okay, listen, because I really have a lot of stuff to say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my review real quick, but y'all know I'm gonna add my commentary in between the review. Then I'm gonna take questions from the audience. Okay, we're about to get into it. I'm gonna give them 3 more minutes so they can come on in the room, child. There are 200 of you. Please like the live after it gets started, because you may not like it. Okay, I'm fair. I'm not gonna just tell you to come on in and like it right away, because you might not like it right away. So once you get in the room and get in the chat and we get into it as we get into it, then please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. Now, child, let me continue speaking to my people, honey. Hey, opinionated family. Hey, Treese83. Hey, Tracy. Hey, A. Cooper. Hey, Stacy B. Hey, Stay Tuned Reviews. Hey, Pretty Girls Rock. Yes, they do. Period. Hey, A Tribe Called Jay. Oh, I like that name. That is so pretty. Okay, let me put this over here. Here we go. Hey, Candy. I'm so happy to see you. Hey, Jessica. Hey, my beauty. Hey, fam, you chick. Hey, Elle. Hey, 86 Miss Hazel Eyes. Hey, Caribbean Gal. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Summer. Hey, Day. Hey, AW. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Markeisha. Hey, Monique. Honey, I need this too, Monique. Let me tell you something. I got some things to say. I got some things to say. Honey, let's get into it. Okay. I was trying to get the people to, 9:05 Central Standard Time, but I want to get into this because I have so much to say. I almost want to stream the whole thing, honey, and let y'all see it as I'm commenting. Oh, honey, this just really pissed me off, honey. Let me just say a few more words. Hey, Mocha. Hey, Jay Blake. Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Tressa. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Sunshine and Flowers. Hey, Geneva. Child, I'm gonna go and give them that 1 more minute, honey. Let me go and give them the 1 more minute, child. I want to be fair. Let me speak to everybody that's up in here. Hello to everyone. Hey, little baby 245. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Karen. Alicia C. Golden. Baby, when I tell y'all they had me pissed. Well, let's get into it if we're going to get into it. Thank you so much for joining me for the Ready to Love Season 6 episode reunion part 2. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you are back for a second or third time or even for part 2 of the reunion live, then please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. Now, try let's get into it if we're going to get into it. So when the reunion first picks up, right? When it first starts off, we pick up with Sabrina talking about the game of telephone. So apparently, Karma was on the line and she said that there was a block. And that was the reason that Laverne had to go. Him and his compression socks. And shout out to Laverne. Laverne, I got my compression socks on this evening as well. Shout out to you, Laverne. So as he sits there in his Easter suit, okay, with his knees out, because y'all know how I feel about the knees, They were like communicating how the game of telephone went. Now, I personally believe what Sabrina was saying, but Karma was like, no, it wasn't me. Okay, Shaggy, it wasn't you. But we all know somebody lying. So, as they are expressing what was happening, it was all to get Laverne out, right? So, Tommy asked Carmen, and she said she didn't do it. I have no idea who's lying, but somebody is. So then Tommy said, well, as my grandmother used to always say, somebody lying. And they are. Oh, and while we're speaking of Tommy, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. Yeah. Part two of the reunion, I wasn't feeling you at all. Okay. Normally, I try to overlook this foolery that you do, but I'm about to get ready to call you out. Because the way that you were behaving on this reunion, it told me all I needed to know. Now let's continue. So then he said, okay, so let's move on to this season's hot dude, which will be Demetrius. And I was like, was he? I'm sure I ain't have much to choose from then. Okay. So anywho, when he said that, Tommy said to Demetrius, so do you think you're a better dresser than me? So he was like, yeah, I think I'm a better dresser than you. So then, they trying to say who's the better dressed. Tommy, you and your turtlenecks. Now, I don't really care for Demetrius, but I have to say that he is a snazzy dresser. He gonna put them suits on, okay? He gonna put them on, child. So anyway, they arguing back and forth and back about who's the best dresser. Demetrius says that he knows that he is. So he said that he was kind of taken aback by Tina saying that he was a player from the Himalaya. So then Tina explains why she said that, but she says she also thinks that Demetrius is a good guy. Tina, why are you here? Okay, we're going to get into that in just a moment. Moving forward. So then Tommy said, look, I wanted to know if y'all were still talking, meaning Demetrius and Sabrina. So Demetrius was like, yeah, I texted her after the show to see where we stood. And she was like, let's be friends. So he just let her be. So then Tommy was like, well, even friends talk. Yes, Tommy, even friends talk. But honey, I'm not about to keep talking to you. Okay. We were on the show together. You clearly don't want nothing to do with me. Men don't really like being friend zoned. So I'm not about to keep trying to talk to you and you don't want to talk to me. I mean, and that's that on that. Okay. So he was like, yeah, I mean, I have a few more questions, but I don't really know what to do. This is my thing. Sabrina never intended on being with any of these men. And I understand why now. At first, I was like, Sabrina, honey, you ain't giving what's supposed to be gave. But now I understand because judging from this cast of characters, honey, I wouldn't want none of y'all either. Okay, I said good day. Sabrina is confused as hell, child. She don't want him. She don't want Tori. First, she said Tori wasn't, I don't know, he didn't have the judge that she wanted. She wanted someone more forward in their feelings and someone that was going to chase her. But then she sat back and said on the couch tonight that she liked the fact that he was like, she said some kind of phrase. I can't remember what it was, but basically the fact that he was too cool for school and he wasn't about to chase nobody. And she also said that he checked off everything on her list. So you didn't like him because he discussed that kiss that Donovan told him about to his mom and him? Oh, okay. Now let me see what y'all have to say before we move forward, y'all. Let's just take a break. Here, I'm about to get into these comments. But y'all, it ain't making no sense. So let's talk about what we've discussed so far. Hold on, let me go on down. Hold on, child. Let me get y'all comments. I'm gonna go down. Caribbean gal said, not someone in here having my real name. Who has your real name? Hold on, let's go down. Okay, let me click on y'all's comments about the first few seconds in Demetrius and Sabrina. And I feel like Sabrina is, yeah, I don't think she really was just feeling nobody, if we really want to be real. That's how I feel about the situation. Hold on. Oh, Lord, these comments. Okay. So 2L said Sabrina was chasing Deacon Demetrius around the pulpit. Baby, and then when he wanted to pray, honey, she didn't want nothing to do with it. Do y'all hear me? Baby, she didn't want nothing. Little baby said, Demetrius looks like someone's bandaged thumb. Don't he get your Tom thumb? Child, it's a fool. All right. C. Golden said, when Tommy tried to address Precious's language, I started cussing. No, we not. Wait, I can't even read it yet. Because, baby, I got something to say about that. Hey, Ellen. Okay, so Ellen said the deacon put his foot down and it turned me on just a little bit. What? Child. The way he was talking. Okay, so in this instance with Sabrina, when he said, I'm not about to keep on calling her. Okay. I was like, you know what, Demetrius, that's right. You and your suit, exit stage left. If she don't want nothing to do with it, honey, find someone who wants something to do with it. So I understood that. But then as we went on in the reunion, he started to get on my damn nerves. Now let's continue. So they take a little commercial break and whatever. When they come back, we see another group. We focus on Paul, aka PO. Now, Paul, you got a little line problem. Okay, everybody can't be lying on you. Okay, now we about to get into this. So Tommy tells PO that he was talking very aggressively to Precious when they were having that conversation when they had that pool party. Now, this was my thing. This shows me that Tommy has favorites. So Paul was aggressive, but Eric was sitting in your face, getting disrespectful and cussing at Dakiya, and he wasn't being aggressive. Oh, okay. You just don't like Paul, and that's that on that. So Paul was like, yeah, I didn't feel like I was being aggressive. I feel like, I was just talking to Precious. So Precious said she felt like Paul was talking at her, and she just gave him her ass to kiss, honey. And she said she's actually very hurt about it, as she should be. So Paul is like, well, you know what? I apologize if you were hurt. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna work on accepting your apology and whatnot. I really hate those kinds of apologies. What do you mean if she was hurt? She was hurt, Paul. Point blank in the period. Okay. She said you hurt her feelings. So just apologize and move on, child. So then we went to Carmen and Paul. And what's the reason why they fell off? And basically, Paul was like, she was saying that I said that Dakiya was unattractive, but I think it was because I didn't say that she was attractive. Paul, cut the semantics, child. Please cut it out. Paul tried to say one thing, but Carmen was like, nah, player. That's not what you said. You said it, okay? She said, no. I was saying all of this when we were in the meeting together because I was hurt. And she was like, it was because I was hurt and I felt like he was down in me. But really, he wasn't even interested in Dakiya like that. So then PO was like, well, I don't think I said that. You don't think you said that or you didn't say it? Okay. He was like, but I feel like since I didn't say that I was, she took it as I wasn't. Paul, you probably definitely almost could have allegedly said that you were not attracted to Dakiya. So I don't want to hear, child. I'm starting to believe karma. Old blue eyes might not be lying on this instance. It was a whole bunch of lying going on. So basically, everybody's a liar and everybody's trying to say what they need to say and speak their speech. But it's a huge game of telephone. And even Tommy was like, y'all act like y'all in high school. She said, he said, and this person said that, and this person said this. Child plays. Anywho, let's continue. So the kid said Carmen thought that she had a stronger connection with Paul. And that's why, she was mad when he was saying all good things about Dakiya and wasn't saying good things about her. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, I know y'all ain't sitting here fighting over PO, but that's neither here nor there. So then Dakiya said that her and Paul are just friends. Child, we already knew that. Duh. And that she has a boyfriend. Listen to me, Dakiya. I'm speaking directly to you. I am so happy that you have a man. Okay. I'm so happy that you found somebody outside of this show. Because, honey, these men ain't it at all. So Paul said that he has a nice little dime shorty at home. Okay. Okay. Paul, stop trying to sound cool and just say I have a lady. You're too old for that. I got a dime shorty. What is this? 2002? Sir, if you don't just say I have a lady friend back at home. Oh my God. And I have a question for you, Paul. Does she like to get thugged out after 9 p.m.? And how old is she? Child is a whole fool. Anyway, moving forward. So then we visit with Tina, who probably got an Uber double parked outside, child, because y'all know she's on the go. And she cannot be bothered with anything that has to do with Ready to Love. We visit with Tina. They show all the men wondering where's Waldo when they were at the getaway. We see Donovan calling her 50 11 times. Donovan, she's not coming. Okay. So Donovan calling her back and forth and forth and back. And then we see her standing up Tommy. So Tommy was like, do you feel like you bailed out on everybody? AKA, why the hell didn't you show up when I was sitting on that park bench? Had me looking lonely. I'm so sick of being lonely. Honey, shout out to Phil Mob. Tommy was trying to figure out what the hell was happening and why didn't you show up? So she was just sitting there looking at him like, what? She was like, well, I felt like I did what I had to do for me at the time. So then he asked Paul how he felt about Tina not showing up and, leaving. And Paul was like, well, I got mixed feelings about it. So, baby, what did he say that for? Tina was like, yeah, he's lying. Okay. He told me he wanted me to self-eliminate when I first got there because he had his eyes on me. He said he didn't really like nobody off up in here. So of course Paul is acting confused. Tina spilling all the tea, honey. The cup runneth over. Saying Paul said he didn't really like nobody, and they had this three-way conversation on the phone, honey. Not on three-way. Child, I ain't did that since the seventh grade. Do you hear me? Anyway, they had a three-way conversation, and apparently Paul is supposed to be releasing a book. And Paul was like, I'm a producer. I'm in the studio dropping some beats. Shout out to Nene and Candy. He was like, I will not be writing a book. Now, Paul, I don't care if you come out with an ebook or a pamphlet. I'ma know that Tina is telling the truth. Okay. And you ain't fooling me. So Paul is confused. And she was like, he's on here for exposure. Well, y'all, who ain't? All of y'all on here for some exposure, if you ask me, quiet as it's kept. Only time will tell if this book comes out. Okay. Only time will tell. Hold on, let me get to this super chat. Phil, thank you for the super chat. Hold on. Phil said, wait, the ladies owe Laverne an apology because it seemed like a scheme to me. We all know Paul was the man back in 2000, prime time. Everybody lying. Every last one of them, Phil. Every last one of them. Okay. So, that's when Tommy started asking her if she owed him an apology. And she was like, do you want an apology? Like, what do you want from me, Thomas? Honey, you and your turtleneck. I don't owe y'all nothing. I left because I couldn't put up with this. It didn't make no sense. My person was not here. So Tina said that Paul was just mad because Demetrius met her ex, and then, child, not the ex that threw you under the bus. Okay. So P.O. was like, yeah, but she called Demetrius my name 4 times. So Demetrius sitting over there in his suit, sitting straight up, and he was like, yep, that did happen. How you call this man Paul's name 4 times in a row? Honey, once is enough. Then she gonna try to flip it around on Demetrius and say, if I called you Paul's name, why you didn't bring it to my attention the first time? Ma'am, if you call me another person's name, yes, I might correct you, but it happened 3 other times after that. Girl, you can't figure out when you done said the wrong name? Girl, goodbye. Anywho, so she brought it back to him. And then they go to Donovan. Donovan was like, honey, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. And did y'all see how Karma was piercing them eyes over there at Donovan? Like, you better not say nothing in defense of Tina. Because she don't like nobody, honey. Absolutely nobody. But old mean-spirited Joy. Now let me take some comments from the audience. Child, let me see what y'all got to say, honey. Carmen was looking at Donovan like, you better not say nothing. Hold on. Is that Denise? Denise! Hey, girl, hey. I loved you on your season, Denise, even though you were the villain, honey, if that is you. Karen said all these folks crazy. Every last one of them. Do y'all hear me? Look, Mimi said, blame it on the context. Ronnie said, Tina is a gorgeous woman. Didn't she look pretty? She looked so pretty, and she paid everybody does. Honey, Tommy was looking for an apology in the daytime with a flashlight. Tina was like, I don't owe you nothing. I did what was best for me. So you can do whatever it is you want to do. Erica said he didn't have connections and was leaving eventually. Laverne still didn't have to act like that no matter what's the scheme they set up. True, Laverne was still Laverne at the end of the day. Avita, thank you for the super chat. P.O. is a lie and the truth ain't in him. Girl, my mom used to say that all the time, and you are absolutely right. Honey, Tiffany was there, Omar. It was a whole segment about Tiffany and Wiley. C. Golden said Joy and Clifton, Regina George, and her dumb jock boyfriend. Okay, we're going to get to that, C. Golden. Hold on, let me go on down. Thank you, Miss Jackson, for the super chat. You are the only reason I'm not ready for this show to end. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Honey, we still gonna get into it, no matter what we watching. So then they go to Donovan. Carmen is staring a hole through the side of his waves, honey. His S curl and whatnot. So Donovan is looking like I ain't got nothing to add to the conversation, and Tommy is in his turtleneck looking like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing else, honey, because I don't want Karma getting upset. So then we move on. T. Shantae, thank you for the super sticker. Okay, because I'm trying to get to Carmen and I'm trying to get to Joy, Dakiya, and Clifton because baby, they pissed me off. So let's continue. Moving forward. So baby, she was like, yeah, I did what I had to do for me. So Tommy was like, so you don't think you ghosted everybody? She was like, again, I did what I had to do for me. She was like, do you want an apology, Tommy? Tommy didn't say nothing. And that's that on that. Moving forward. So then we move on to Precious and her part. And baby, this is when it's finna get good. So they show her time on the show. And Precious said instead of thinking she was fun, the men took it as her wanting to be in the club, honey. And the way they was making it seem like they making it seem like in deliberations, Precious was like, "Ladies, leave your men at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full grown." Baby, they was acting like Precious was ready to be in the club 24/7. Precious, you know what it was though? Shout out to Destiny's Child. But you know what it was? Precious, what I think it was is that you showed up to that barbecue and your voice was a little bit hoarse. So it sounded like you was, raising the roof, as the young people used to say back in the day. You was out all night raising the roof. And so when you came in and was hitting them with the wily, 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 and you had that beer in your hand, therefore, and thus and such, they thought you were a good time party girl. But Precious said y'all not about to play in my face. So let's continue. So, child, she said Demetrius didn't know nothing about me. She said I had a terrible date with Demetrius, okay? Never talked to this imbecile on the phone. And now he got something to say about me, acting like I wanted to be in the club. I said I wanted to be social, okay? So Tommy asked if Demetrius really felt that way or was it all of the guys? So Demetrius was like, well, it wasn't just me. I mean, she did go home. Well, Demetrius, okay, I definitely remember you saying that, honey. You were the catalyst. Okay, now PO has something to say as well, but I do feel like it was your influence because nobody else was really checking for Precious. So therefore, and thus and such, when you said that, and then they like, well, I don't really just like her like that, no way. I mean, we really don't have a connection. She can go. I said good day. So, child, please take some accountability for what you said and what you did because you did that. So when they talked, she said that, she said she needed to be social. She didn't say she wanted to be in the club all day long. Precious said, look, you are the one who said that I wanted to be in the club. So Tommy looks at Demetrius and Demetrius goes, you know what? What Demetrius is not going to do is go back and forth with Precious. That's what I'm not going to do. Like, if you want to listen, and baby, when he said, if you want to listen, I said, who the hell he talking to? Oh, hell no, honey. Sir, say what now? So she said, "No, you're chastising me, and that is not about to happen." Now, this is my thing. I do feel like he was speaking at her. Seriously though, like he's talking to her like she was his child. So I'm like, "Sir, why are you speaking to me? What you not about to do?" And I'm not about to go back and forth with you and all this. And I'm like, "Okay, child." Anyway, so Demetrius said, "So you want to play the victim? Like, why are you playing the victim?" So, child, then she started getting hyped. Precious said, "No, you said I wanted to be in the club." She started going off. She's like, "You're not going to do that, bruh. You can step off." So baby Demetrius said, "I'm not your bruh." She said, "F you." Okay, now this is the part that tripped me out. Now, Precious said, "F you," right? And Tommy said, "Language, language, watch your language." Tommy, why are you always correcting the women? Okay, so let me get this straight. Okay. How dare she use profanity, but it's okay for the men? So I'm seeing now that it's a boys' club, but I already knew that when the women sit on stools in restaurants and the men have a whole lush gentleman's lounge equipped with reclining leather seats and cigars. So I already knew what time it was, but the fact that you're telling her language, language, Now let me see what y'all got to say. Ronnie, you are absolutely right. Ronnie718 said, Precious cussed them out for their hypocrisy. She's right. I feel you on that. Angel said, yes, Tommy pissed me off with that. He did, because I'm like, not you gonna say language, but when Eric sat here and cussed to Dakiya, you had nothing to say. Well, he's saying that he saw something, this relationship formulate. No, turtleneck. What he said was rude. Okay, she wasn't speaking to him in that way. So why is he speaking to her like that? Why you didn't pipe up then? Child, that pissed me off. I was like, I'm about to stop watching this, honey, because let me tell you something. I'm not always on the side of a woman if she's wrong. But baby, I'm a woman at the end of the day. And I'm seeing exactly what's happening. And Tommy is really about the men only. Like, come on. Look, Day said Tommy's been all about the men since season one. He sure has. Hey, when Tay talk, I was just thinking about you. I said I haven't seen you in a while on Patreon or nothing. You literally just crossed my mind. Lil Babies 245 said Precious wasn't wrong. These men were playing her like she was a good time. Lil Baby, absolutely. I sided with Precious on this. Okay, because you are not about to sit and play in my face and then try to gaslight me like you didn't say what you said, and we all said see that you said it. Okay. And even if you didn't say it, you insinuated it, you implied it. The people that were watching felt like she was a good time girl as well. Because that's what the editing slash you said. So, child, look, Alicia said, "Nuck if you bug." Precious was ready to air all that out. Baby, about to set it off in this mother. Do you hear me? Child, please. Look, when Tay Talk said, because baby, that done pissed me off. Precious should have gotten Tina to cuss Tommy's out, honey, and should. Everybody should have been cussing him out. Now he gonna say language. Let me tell y'all something. I haven't said language since I was speaking to my son and he said something I didn't like. And it wasn't even a cuss word. It was just something that I think is ugly and I don't think he should say it. And I said, language. She is not your kid. And the fact that you gonna say that, but didn't say nothing to Eric, that told me all I needed to know. Child, please. I wish I would. Somebody in the chat said, "Go off, Precious," as she should. Lovely P said, "I was proud of Precious. I don't see what's the big deal. Nothing. Ain't no big deal, Lovely P. Absolutely not now. Piece of a big deal. I'm with you." Hold on, let me go up here. Thank you, Phil, for the super chat. Tommy should have said something to Eric. However, Precious popped off first. She labeled Laverne, so they labeled Precious. So everybody wrong. Now, Phil, I don't know about that now. Phil, normally me and you on the same page, but Laverne was giving narcissist. He was. Hey, Chandra. 2L said Precious was about to push Demetrius muffin cap muffin cap back blue. Oh, yes, she was. Baby, when she started standing up, listen, it's one thing to cuss. You can kind of cuss ladylike, but baby, Precious was like, "You don't want none of this, bruh. Oh, bullet head." I mean, she was going off. I said, "Girl, oh, child. Oh, honey, it was getting real. Do you hear me?" And not Tommy gonna eye her up and down. I saw that Tommy when she got up and walked away. So you want her to sit down and be quiet, but you want to watch that donk walk away. And you know, Precious a little flat in the back, but he was still watching nonetheless. Olove said Demetrius tried to gaslight Precious, and she said she is not gaslightable. Thank you, Olove. Sitting up there playing in this girl's face saying, "I didn't say that. What are you talking about?" Demetrius, you know the way that that was coming off on camera, and you know exactly how people took it. Not only us, the viewing public, but the people who were in the deliberation in the gentleman's lounge. Come on now. Precious actually told Laverne what the women said. Yes, exactly. Most of the women had an issue with Laverne giving them narcissistic vibes. And he thought the women were supposed to come hither. Every time I turned around, Laverne was in somebody's corner waiting for them to make their rounds. Honey, this is not musical chairs. If you don't get up and mingle, even when they were at the y'all remember when they were at the barbecue, everybody was like, "What's wrong with Laverne?" He's the only one that hasn't said anything to anybody. He was waiting on the women to approach him. So therefore, and thus and such, I don't see nothing wrong with Precious telling him straight up, "We think you're a narcissist. We think you're closed off." And you know, Laverne, he responded. He said, "Because I don't trust none of y'all." Well, sir, why are you here? Oh, okay. Angel said, "Right. They labeled Precious in that manner, and the other girls were the same. Joy seems like a party girl too, but Demetrius didn't call her that. Precious realized that they were portraying her as that." Yeah, and then you have to think about it. These people have careers and everything else. It's one thing to get a bad edit, but when you have people implying that all you want to do is hang out at the club and drink 40 ounces on your day off, absolutely not. Child, please. I'm with Precious. What she said is exactly what she meant, and that's that on that. So she gets up, honey. She's like, "No, bitch." Oh, child. So Tommy is like, "Bring it down, bring it down." She said, "Oh, okay. So now I got to bring it down." I know that's right, Precious. You know what? Precious really impressed me with that. Because I wasn't expecting her to kind of clap back at Tommy. You know, normally they don't be saying nothing to Tommy. They just let him, just get into it as he get into it. But baby Precious was like, "Oh, okay. So now you want me to calm down." I was like, "I know that's right, child. You better tell him." So then this is what really upset me. So Demetrius goes, "Are you drunk? Are you high? Sir, are you sedated?" Honey, because your personality is that of a flat rock. We could walk around and wonder if you've taken a tranquilizer or two. How dare you act like this woman is on some type of narcotics? Oh, child. For those of you that don't know, the word narcotic is funny to me, honey. He was giving straight Judge Mathis, you're a crackhead. Your mama knows you're a crackhead. I know when you came in that dress, you were a crackhead. First of all, sir, okay, Judge Mathis, if you will, okay, please do not say that this woman is on any kind of substance. That's a little bit too much. Okay, you just mad because she's calling you out and you don't want to take accountability for your actions. Okay, you said it. Just say, yes, I mean, that was my perception of you. Straight up. I thought that you just wanted to be in the club. So for me, I said that because that's how I took it. But now, instead of him doing that, he want to make it like she's smoking weed in the background. Child, please. You will not judge me, honey. So then she gets up, she's pissed, and I stand with Precious. And she was like, cussing him back and forth, honey, going off, and Tommy just looking crazy, acting like she's losing her whole mind. And I'm like, oh, okay. But my thing is this, honey, you will not judge me, then gaslight me while Tommy sits there like Demetrius wasn't speaking his speech. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Number two, don't you dare insinuate that I'm on some type of substance. Don't do that. Demetrius, you said what you said. Even if it wasn't verbatim, we knew exactly what you meant. And that's the reason why she went home. And that's just the bottom line, honey. Moving forward. So, baby, she in the back heated. So they following behind her and whatnot. Sabrina trying to calm her down. And Precious is like, no, I am out. Honey, and then she escaped in a G-Wagon. I know that's right, child. If you're going to leave, at least leave in style. Baby, all you saw is that G-Wagon. Watch my does. Shout out to Martin. Baby, Precious said y'all not going to play on her top, okay? I came here to get out what I needed to say. And I said exactly what I wanted to say because this is how a reunion should be done. Yes, I know some people feel like Precious was over the top, but my thing is this: if you sit back and you watch what people say about you, the reunion is the time to say what you're going to say. Speak your speech when you get to the reunion. And I felt like she had all that bottled up. I felt like she was sitting back, seeing all the comments about her, the Twitter feeds, and she was like, people really think Wiley, Wiley, Wiley. It's me all day, every day. And it's not. Child, whatever. Child, whatever, honey. Like I said, child, I'm about to get some t-shirts made. I stand with Precious. Child, until the next season. Moving forward. So, baby, she gets in the G-Wagon and she gone. So Sabrina was like, girl, just let her go, child. Please just let her go. Honey, she mad. So she leaves. Now we visit Dakiya's love triangle with Clifton and Joy. Baby. Okay. Okay. Azza said high equals on 10 for no reason, but it was a reason for her to be on 10. He was being disrespectful to her. And the things that she was witnessing, she wanted to address. And that's a low blow for you to just automatically go to someone being high. Because that's not just about her being on 10 when he prefaced it by saying, are you drunk? Are you high? Drunk and high? Come on now. Not the two biggest stereotypes ever. If he don't get the hell out of here, child, please. Demetrius can go. Okay? He can go. I said good day. So here we go. Demetrius, Joy, and Clifton. So we see their package and we hear him say that he has a strong connection with her as well. They showed it in the package, Joy. He said, because she said, I know you have a strong connection with Joy and I have a strong connection with Eric. He looks at her and he says, well, I also have a strong connection with you. Those were your words, Clifton. You said it. So then they show a never before seen date, which I wish they would have showed us. Okay. So we see a never before seen date. And we see him rubbing on her knee and whatnot when they were in front of her ex. And then we see a getaway. So after they show the package, Joy starts cackling. She's talking about good at it. Good at it. Calm down, Joy. Pipe down, baby girl. Pipe down. Okay. Ugh. So then Tommy asked, was Dakiya disturbed about the retreat? She was like, I don't think disturbed is the right word. I think I was just disappointed because I wasn't disappointed about the now. Mind you, she not getting disrespectful. Okay. She said she was not disappointed about their connection. A blind man could see that Clifton and Joy were connected. Okay. A blind man could see that. She said, it wasn't about that. It was about the fact that me and Clifton had a conversation. And I told him that, listen, if you make your decision, just let me know ahead of time. Honey, let me know and let me go. That's always been my motto. If you don't want to be with me or you don't want to deal with me, say that. But they're on a dating show. So people are saying, well, he doesn't owe her. Yes, yes. If you don't want to deal with me no more, then say that. That's why they have the eliminations. Demarcus, thank you so much for the super chat. Joy was rude, honey, rude AF. Okay. So Clifton was like, well, at the truth or dare, you should have known. So I don't feel like an explanation was needed. Clifton, just say Joy controls you. Just say that. Okay. Just say she gonna go off when y'all get home. Okay, because the other side of her is coming out. We are no longer seeing the softer side of Sears. So let's continue. So he's saying that she should have known. Yet you carried on with her after that, though, Clifton. It wasn't just, okay, the truth of their game, and I never dealt with Dakiya again. Now, Carmen backed off after the truth of dare because she saw Joy get up and kiss you. So Carmen was like, well, who else can I set my sights on? And that's exactly what she did. But you and Dakiya carried on to the bitter end. Like, what are you talking about? Boy, shut up. So anyway, Dakiya said, but we went on dates after that. Absolutely. So Clifton is like, well, we never talked about walking down the yellow brick road. Well, you may not have 10 man, honey. Okay. You may not. But at the same time, you still went on dates. So cut it out. So then after he said that, that's when I really started getting pissed. Because how dare you sit here and act like she's making up something when we just sat here and watched a 3-minute package of you saying that she was one of your stronger connections as well. Anyway, let me see what y'all got to say before I really get into it, because this next part that's coming up really about to piss me off, child. Let me get to this. There are 935 of you on this live, honey. Thank you so much for joining me. Y'all please like the live now that you've been in here and got a little warmed up. You feel it in your spirit. I don't know who you're staying with, if you're staying with Demetrius in his suit, or if you're staying with Precious, if you're staying with Dakiya, or you're staying with the happy couple. But please like the live. Thank y'all. I wish Dakiya never shed tears. Girl, when she shed that tear, Juju, I said, I know you fucking lying, but you know what? It was a very sensitive subject, and she felt something for Clifton. Oh, bonehead. Anyway, Marsha, thank you for the super chat. Joy and Clifton should have self-eliminated. Yeah, honey, they should have called what's the girl's name? Camille, and let her tell you how it's done. Just leave if y'all gonna do all that. And Joy up there acting like she never had a man before. Girl, you got the man. What is the problem? We are so happy for you. Congratulations. I thought it would have been me. Like, okay, girl. Congratulations, honey. Ciao. Goodbye. Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat. Joy and Clifton is the same as Camille and Cornelius. They chose each other and played with the other cast members' feelings. Absolutely, you took the words right out of my mouth. They should have chosen each other and left. At least Camille was very clear. Crazy, but clear. And that's the truth. And thank you so much for the super chat. So, baby, Dakiya still keeping it classy, right, y'all? And she was like, but I knew about y'all's connection. Like, I knew it was stronger than our connection, but we also had one. So, baby, then Joy said, in your mind. Let me tell y'all something. Dakiya better than me. She better than me. Because, baby, what you not finna, honey, I'm finna take a page out of Demetrius's book. What you not finna do, okay, is keep interrupting when I'm speaking, because I'm not being rude to you. Child, Oh, hell no. So Tommy said, Joy, please. Because, honey, even Tommy was like, Joy, pipe down. Okay, but y'all know he liked to correct women. So I was kind of with Tommy, but at the same time, I was like, shut up, Tommy, because I got an attitude with him, okay? So he told Joy, please, honey. Yes, karaoke queen, please be quiet. Like, why are you being rude? You're with him, right? Oh, okay. Moving forward. So, baby, Joy starts going in, honey. She starts going in about their connection. Everybody knew it was Clifton and Joy from the beginning. So, I don't know why you needed confirmation. Isn't that funny? Because, ma'am, didn't you need confirmation after sleeping in the same bed with him? The next morning, you woke up and said, so, I know you have another connection. Like, what's it going to be? You needed confirmation too at that getaway. And don't think I forgot. Okay, so I don't understand why you sitting here all cocky right now. It's giving insecure. Shout out to Issa Rae. There's no reason for you to be so crass right now. It's tacky. You got the man. I don't understand why you don't think that she's owed confirmation when she was a connection of his as well. Now, granted, Dakiya was kind of floating around, around and about, trying to figure out where to go. But that's neither here nor there. He met that ex. So once you meet that ex, that means I could potentially be your next. Girl, anyway, moving forward. So Joy was saying all that, right? And she started saying Dakiya made up their connection in her mind. Nobody else saw it but Dakiya. I personally don't think Dakiya was the one that was delusional. I thought that what I couldn't figure out, and I even said it in some of my reviews, I couldn't figure out why Clifton was saying that that Dakiya was a connection because we didn't get to see the dates and him doing ballet and going down into a pirouette and all this other kind of. We didn't see all of that. So for me, I was like, well, do they have a connection? But Joy, you just going off what the people saying on Twitter. Girl, gone. The people on the Twitter, ciao, goodbye. Anyway, she started saying all that, saying that it was all in her mind. So Joy is going off. And she's like, just move the on. Joy, Earth to Joy, you and your little synthetic curls. She's already moved on, honey. Were you paying attention to her package? She says she has a boyfriend. Okay. So I know you're giving Monica and Brandy. The boy is mine. You got him, honey. You need to give it up. Joy, cut it. She don't want Clifton, honey. She said she understood your connection. She knows that the connection was stronger. She said it countless times, even when we saw them roll that beautiful bean footage. What are you aggy about? You mad for no reason. You really look silly. I don't think she understood that. So, child, while she going off and whatnot, honey, I'm looking at the screen like, what is happening? What is going on? So Dakiya said, I have moved on. She's like, finally. So then Joy goes, Tommy, what's the next question? What's the next question? So, baby, they paying over there to Dakiya. And she was like, yeah, oh my God, he broke my heart. I'm crying. I'm so upset. Joy is a trash bag. Honey, and I don't care if y'all team Joy and Clifton. I don't care, honey. It's giving trash bag energy. That was very insensitive. At the end of the day, she's another woman that had a connection. All of y'all were dating everybody. Everybody was dating everybody. And I noticed that little scowl on your face when you were sitting there watching, the playback of Clifton with anybody, not just Dakiya, anybody. If y'all didn't notice it, honey, go back and watch it. I thought it was going to be karma, but it's actually joy. Child, I knew something was off about her. I just knew it, honey, but I ain't, the people like to tussle. So I was like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep it to myself. So Joy said, you think you deserve a courtesy? The kid said, I absolutely do deserve one. Yes, I do. So then Smokey the Bear, aka Clifton, he gonna chime in and he gonna say, I mean, if it was visible and apparent, then what explanation is needed? You know what? They deserve each other. Clifton, you are a low down dirty shame, honey. You really are. That was a cowardly move. You sat on that couch with Dakiya and you provided an explanation. But now that you're sitting here looking like y'all just got through having a prom, now all of a sudden she's not owed an explanation. That was so lowbrow of you, Clifton. Okay. Anyway, honey, this right here is a dating show. Real feelings were involved. So if you didn't like her, you should have just said that. Dakiya, let me just say this to you, honey. I'm speaking directly to you, honey. You actually walked away a winner because he ain't it. I don't know who this new boo is, honey, but I'll make it Instagram official and let them know. Y'all ain't hurting me. Okay? This little relationship, y'all not hurting me. Please let it be known, child. Because this is definitely not it. Oh, child, they really pissed me off. So then we look over there and the kid is teary-eyed. Girl, if you don't wipe them tears, and you know what? I don't think she was so much crying over the situation. It's not a cry over I lost him or anything like that. It's a cry and a tear over, dang, I thought we were better than that. Like, Clifton, really? Like, you are really upsetting me and my homegirls. I mean, if you can't go to Ready to Love, where the hell could you go? Hazel London. Oh, child, listen to me. Dakiya really made me want to jump through that TV when I saw her shed that tear, y'all. I said, okay, y'all about to piss me off. Cause she really thought they had something. Baby, they be punking Dakiya. Dakiya, I know you want to be, child, they should have got Precious for Clifton. They should have got Precious. They should have got Precious for Clifton and Joy, honey. That's who needed to be on that ass, honey. Go get Precious for them. Yes, Virgilian. I don't think the tears were over him either. I think it was the fact that I thought you were a stand-up guy, and you made me believe that we had a connection of some sort. And then, like, what is happening? So anyway, after that, this is what I really think. They punking the kid. I ain't like that at all. Okay. Clifton was playing both sides of the fence. Joy is giving insecurity. Okay. That's what it's giving. The two of them tag teamed her, and I did not like it. I don't like it. Okay. Clearly, she was to stack his numbers. I already knew they had a plan. I knew they had a plan to make it to the end. So I know you wanted to stack your numbers, but at the expense of hurting her feelings. Why? Why? It ain't making no sense. Y'all know what? Clifton really triggered me. Let me tell y'all why he triggered me. Because you know how you break up with somebody or your dude just breaks up with you or he cheats on you or anything of the sort, and he gets a new girl, and now all of a sudden he never liked you? Baby, when I tell y'all I was fighting mad looking at that, I said, oh, okay. So now you never liked her. Okay. I'm pissed, honey. Let me take some questions from the audience, child. Cause I just can't. I don't like the way they did Dakiya. I don't like that. And even if Dakiya was not your favorite, honey, I don't, all of them was on level playing field when you ask me. But she didn't deserve that. And to see her get a little bit choked up because dang, I mean, I'm not being rude to you. She's a sensitive person. That's how I get. Like if I'm really genuinely not being rude to you and you start piping up all over me and I'm really trying to keep myself together, I usually cry because I'm that upset and I'm that mad. It's usually tears of me being upset and mad. It's not even like I'm feeling some kind of way about the situation. I'm pissed. And I cannot like really act out how pissed I am. That's what it's giving me. There are 1,030 of you on this live. Thank you so much for joining me. We are discussing the Ready to Love Season 6 Reunion Part 2. We are on the part where the love triangle becomes obtuse, honey. It's an obtuse angle at this point, honey. Tressa said, I don't like the happy couple anymore. More total letdown. Child, I was done. I was done. I just couldn't believe that. Like, that's crazy. Yours truly, Kelly said, I like Joy and Clifton together, but I felt sorry for Dakiya. Child, I can't even say I like them together, honey. Good for y'all. I'm glad y'all are a couple and whatnot. But when you have to tear other people down, child, they can go. Joanne said Dakiya was done wrong this reunion in my done wrong at this reunion. In my Nene Leaks voice. Joy was super lack for doing that. She was. I know you mean whack. She was whack for doing that. She was. Doctors AED said, exactly, they gaslighted Dakiya. Child, this is just a fool. Rachel said they were being so mean to Dakiya. They really were. And it was so unwarranted. It was unnecessary. That's the thing. It'll be different if the kid was getting nuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I could take your man. And even when she said, well, you were saying you could take my man, she said, well, that was taken out of context. F your context. This is another reason why I know that Tommy has favorites. Because why is it okay for her to say F your context, but when Precious looked directly at Demetrius and said F you, language, Tommy, just say you're on the side of the couples that make it to the end. Just say that. The couples that make it to the end and the men. Because that's what it's giving me. Child, this is, oh, honey, it's a whole fool. Do you hear me? Erica said, they tried to make Dakiya look crazy, like she was in a relationship in her head. So irritated with them. Exactly, Erica. I'm like, okay, I don't appreciate that at all. Chandra said Dakiya was not genuine, just like Sabrina. You don't think so? I don't know now. I think those tears were genuine. She might have not thought she had a chance with Clifton like that, but when a person keeps reiterating to you, "Well, you're my strong connection too." How can you not take that and in your mind think, "Well, I'm his strong connection too." I mean, you're saying it. Clearly, they were conversing and going on dates. So I think that she really thought that there was something. So I don't know. Let me see. Shaunery said Clifton a whole B, okay, for letting Joy do that and him co-signing. Like he wasn't there expressing feelings to Dakiya. That really pissed me the F off. Exactly. I'm like, dude, we just saw you say to her that she was another one of your strongest connections. So why are you behaving like you could take it or leave it? That's the part that's really, but we all know they playing the game. We all know that. But it's just the way that y'all are doing it. Like, be a man about it, Clifton. Shout out to Tony Braxton. Just say that. Just say, listen, at the time when we were in the experiment or during the process, I thought that maybe me and Dakiya could be something. She was totally opposite of Joy. Both of them gave me something. Both of them brought something. I just happen to have a stronger connection with Joy. Now, don't get me wrong. In the confessionals, Clifton would always make sure to verbalize, I have a stronger connection with Joy. He always made sure to say that. We all saw it, honey, after he drank after her out of her glass, child. We all knew that they were going to be together forever. But you did make Dakiya believe that you liked her some kind of way. And child, I ain't got time. Honey, I ain't got time for that. Let me continue getting y'all's comments, honey. They trying to play in my face. Amber said Joy showed her behind tonight. There was no need for her to attack Dakiya like that. If your connection was so strong, you shouldn't be this threatened. Hashtag immature, hashtag insecure. Yeah, I know that's right. And I like how it rhymes. Immature and insecure. Shout out to Dr. Seuss. Child, this is a mess, baby. Whoa, this was a mess. Honey, I couldn't wait to get to y'all and talk. I said, baby, they done lost their whole rabbit mind. Hold on, here's Jen. Let's see what Jen has to say. Jen said, I think Dakia's mantra the whole season was rising above because every time she was low blowed, she turned the other cheek. She's very mature. I'm impressed. Honey, me too. Because, honey, let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I wouldn't have pulled the precious. I would have went off. Do you hear me? One thing you're not about to do is make me feel like I ain't see the feelings that I felt and know what I was seeing when the feelings was being felt. Honey, no. So therefore, and thus and such, I would have went off just like Precious did, honey. So yes, I feel like she was being mature. Whether or not she was being authentic, I don't know. But I just feel like, honey, ooh, I would have went off. Mm-mm. Dandria said Dakiya got dressed up and came there to get that ish over with. Period. Moving forward. Now she got dressed. Now she got dressed up to get it over with. Breezy said Joy and Clifton should have left like Camille and Cornelius. Clifton played games to make it to the end. Honey, and did. And I mean, their strategy worked, but it's fine. Okay, Renee Reese said, question marks, I don't agree. Wait a minute. Okay, that's fine. We don't all have to agree, child. Hold on. Brianna said, Clifton didn't have the balls to be honest about his connection with Dakiya because they were in Joy's luggage. Brianna, you better speak your speech, honey. Say that again, okay? Renee said Dakiya was done dirty and was. And listen, y'all, we can all have a difference of opinion. That's perfectly fine. I love to have an open discussion, and we getting into it as we get into it. So some people might not agree. We all look at the situation differently. And yes, editing does play a part in it. So we can't just say this is exactly what's going on, but the way it's looking, honey, the optics don't look good. Unique Journey said, not sure why Joy didn't have that same energy for Clifton. Okay. Well, baby, he gonna get it back at the house and don't think she forgot. Okay. Baby, she gonna be singing in the background when she get home. Because she gonna be pissed. And we gonna get to that in a minute. Nidra said, karma is to blame. Child, blame it on karma. Karma, it's your fault. Child, Carmen was looking like an angel at the end of this reunion. Do y'all hear me? Child, I got to go follow old Carmen. Carmen said, look, listen, I got my man, honey. I got him, my man and his S curl, and child, we ain't bothering nobody. Because look, y'all can have it. Bounce 96 Destiny said, what was up with Joy's demonic laughing? Clifton better watch out because if he pisses Joy off, she is going diabolical on him. Oh, baby, she got a little spark to her. She got a little spunk, honey. She ain't no punk, I tell you that. Hey, Diane. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I'm just gonna say Annalisa. Joy really tried it. After that, your context, I would have had to read her so bad she will be running to cross the Mexican border. When I tell you, baby, that reunion would the things I would have said to her, there would have been no way for me to come back. I would have had to I would have to put my Instagram on private because I would have read her for filth. There's no way you are about to speak to me like that, continuously interrupt me, act like me and your dude were not on a dating show. We were all dating each other. Like, what is wrong with you? Girl, get lost. Oh, love, Joy's laugh sounds like the laugh on that TikTok sound. I actually do cuss a little. It sure does. What's your favorite cuss word? It sure does. Oh, child, that's a mess. Hey, Brooklyn Jen. Joy giving up her career to become a third baby mama at 41. Child, let's continue. Let's get to that, honey. So then we visit Wiley, honey. Wiley was basically talking about the girls thought he was too young, but he likes girls that are older. Then he started talking about one of the girls looking at his Instagram stories. Wiley, honey. I look at people's Instagram stories on accident. And of course, y'all were cast members. So she's looking at your stories. Oh boy, goodbye. So anyway, him and Tiffany were getting a little bit cozy. They were talking and whatnot, but they're not talking anymore. And we know that because these people have interviews before the actual reunion is aired. So Tiffany and Wiley are no longer. So after that, they want to revisit the couple of the evening, Joy and Clifton. Try, please. Anywho, so they revisit them and their unpleasant energy, and their segment would have been cute to me, but Joy was being unnecessarily rude and mean. So therefore, that's such I could care less. Okay, that's really I could care less. So then Clifton said, "Well, I really like her because her name is Joy, and that's what she brings." Ugh. Boo! Tomatoes, tomatoes, tomatoes. Child, I don't want to be bothered, honey. Oh, goodbye, honey. Oh, child. So Joy brings him joy. You bring me joy. Good job. So he said that she's been in Mexico and he's been there every other weekend. Okay. Oh, love, thank you for the super chat. So he's been around the world and yeah. He found his baby. Okay. So he over there in Mexico with her. And so Tommy asked about them having kids. She said, well, we've been talking about maybe having kids next March. I said, well, now, would that be this March or is that the next what March? Cause I know you ain't finna just sit up and have no baby with this man, honey. I know you're not about to be a baby's mother. What? This goes out to all the babies, mamas. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo. Like, girl, what are you saying? Okay, child. If y'all want to have a kid, if y'all like it, I love it, child. I don't have time for this. This is ridiculousness. Girl, not you about to be this child. Okay. There's nothing wrong with the age that she wants to have children because you can have, children up until you get your menses decide to stop. Okay. That old adage about 35 and honey, you got to hurry up because the cows are coming home and the roosters are crowing and your eggs are scrambled. That's no more. If you want to have a baby, by all means, have a baby. Okay. Have it. But girl, get a ring first, child. Anywho, so she said she wanted to do that. And then she said she's going to start taking time off because their relationship was long distance, but now she wants to cultivate the relationship. Child, I wish I would stop my karaoke career to hang out with Clifton at the house. I wish I would. Oh, no, ma'am, honey. Angel, thank you for the super chat. Dakiya actually has something to lose. Joy sings in Mexico. I ain't losing my NASA money behind somebody who ain't wrapped too tight. Okay. Oh, no, that's right. Hold on. There was another super chat up here. Thank you for the super chat, Olaf. Let me see what Olaf said. Joy was on live tonight apologizing for how she spoke to Demetrius on the show, but said, I stand by everything I said to Dakiya. Again, a picketh me. Oh, did she? What did she say to Demetrius? Oh, okay. When she was eliminating him and whatnot. Girl, gone, honey. You and your people over there watching you. Gone, child. Anyway, so then he gets all dramatic, gets down on one knee at his big grown age to present her with a key to the house. And that was the end of the reunion. Child, y'all want to be seen so bad, child. This don't even make no sense, honey. Not you gonna get down on your knee and get to playing with me with this key. So I don't know if she was asking him about when she was gonna be able to move her stuff in, honey, and bring her combat boots and lay them down, her bathing suits and put them in the drawer because she got to wear them at Mexico and whatnot. I don't know if that's what was happening, but the fact that you presented her with the key, good luck and Godspeed. Child, please. Anywho, anybody want something from Walmart? Because child, I do not care about nothing that Joy and Clifton have to say. I really don't. I don't like mean people. And I mean, we can agree to disagree, but I don't like meanness for no reason. Okay, let's just revisit. This is very reminiscent, but in a different way of when Mario did that to Tondi and didn't care not nothing. And y'all know I'm gonna bring it up. Didn't care not nothing about Tondi and went over there and sat next to Reva. And then all of a sudden, they're happily ever after. Joy, you and Clifton made it to the end together. Okay. So there was no reason to be rude to this woman. It just was no reason. So child, now let's chat. Because now that we done got that out the way, honey, we can spend the next 30 minutes getting into it as we get into it. Let me see what y'all got to say, honey. Like, this is crazy. Hold on. Look, Dondria said, child, he took that key off that keychain. Child, listen. Tracy said the whole segment was a fool, wasn't it? Child, I ain't got time to play with. Jay Williams, thank you so much for becoming a member. I mean, a full-on fool. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Jay, I lost your comment. Can you comment again? It went away. Sister Girl on Film said, I've met a lot of women named Joy, and they've rarely lived up to their names. That happened on that Houston season too. Everybody thought I was crazy because I was like, Joy got a little mean streak to her. And then when we got to the reunion, Joy changed and she switched it up. She really did. Alicia said, Clifton better watch out for Joy. Let him try to leave. Watch all his left shoes be missing. Child, he ain't no. Listen, I don't know what she got, baby. She might want to bottle that thing up and sell it. Cause baby, she has Clifton eating out of the palm of her hands. Honey, I want some. Honey, sell me a bottle of it. But I don't want it if it's gonna make him act like a bi. Why you acting like a bi? Like, why you treating that woman like this? Clifton, you wrong for that, honey. I'm speaking directly to you. Cause I know y'all be on the YouTubes, honey. You wrong for that. You are wrong the way that you addressed Dakiya. You did in fact tell her that you had a connection to her, a strong connection. And you should have owned up to that. That was whack. Mimi said, a ring put into a box? Why not just put the key on the keychain and call it a day? Child, they could have got that on the way home because I know they went and got something to eat. Child, you know when you leave a function, you go get something to eat, child. I ain't got time. Sandria is, thank you for the super chat. Hold on. Dang, where did it go? Baby, they got them super chats going by so fast. Hold on, I'm gonna find it down here. I know you said something about I know I didn't just join. Hold on. Oh, love, thank you for the super chat. Joy was on live. Okay, you already said I already seen that one. So that means that the other super chats are down here somewhere. Hold on, let me find it. The only one says she's gonna play wife and mommy and no ring. Child, the ring didn't mean a thing. Wow. Child, shout out to Kim Zolciak Bierman, honey. They don't care about the ring, child. CoverGirl P said, and that's why Joy was really mad about that ring on that he done bent down, getting on bended knee with that ring in a box. Honey, speaking of put a ring on it, I gotta go watch that. Pretty Brown Eyes 26 said, I know I'm late, but Tommy telling Precious to calm down and didn't say boo to them men had me smoking hot. Oh, yes, we addressed that, honey. It had me pissed to the ultimate pistivity. Where is that super chat at? Hold on, Sandra is. I'm trying to find your super chat. Chandra said, well, they do have matching tattoos. Yeah, they say king and queen, honey. You could be anybody's queen. You could be anybody's queen. Hot Cocoa Bang Bang said, a man that would disrespect a woman is a man that would disrespect you, Joy. Well said. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the connection that they made, and I'm happy that they found each other because, we all need somebody. Okay. So I'm happy that they found love, and I'm happy that they're normalizing finding love at an older age. Because, people make you feel like if you're not in your 20s, then you have to hurry up and rush into a relationship. And that's not always the case. So I do appreciate the fact that, they're able to normalize us 40 somethings. Honey, I ain't quite there yet. Give me a few more months. Okay. Actually finding their person. But let's act like we're of age. Child, acting like my seventh graders, child. Dust. Tommy did not control anything or even give wisdom. Not nothing. Sat there looking back and forth and back. Mm-mm. Nope. Hold on, let me get some more comments. Caribbean Gal said, laugh out loud. That takes me out whenever Misha says it. Woo, God. What? When I say what? Hold on, Felicia said, Joy seems like she could have made Clifton some spaghetti for dinner. Honey, you know, if you know, you know. Okay. I remember the first time I made somebody spaghetti, they were like, "Nah, I don't eat spaghetti." I'm like, "Who don't eat spaghetti?" But I didn't know. And then I thought about it. I'm like, "Oh, child, why did I make this?" Even though, I didn't have anything going on with it, I understood. I was like, "Well, let's go get something to eat." Child, I'll eat this tomorrow, honey. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Tori, because this comment is about Tori. Y'all know what I was hollering at? Not only was I hollering at the peanut gallery in the back, but I was also hollering at when the segment was going on. Tori is so out of touch and out of reach, honey. He don't know what's going on. The way Tori was sitting on the edge of that couch with his hands in between his legs like a little kid. When I tell y'all I hollered at that visual, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go back and rewatch the ending segment when Clifton got down on bended knee. Baby, Tori had me hollering. I said, Tori in his mind thinking I could have had a V8. Child, he ready to go to the house. Do you hear me? Ozza said he was given sign language, but like Tori, they did not resist. Who was given sign language? Oh, child, that is funny. It was so funny to me. Y'all got to go back and take a look at it. I feel like Clifton just cowered out. I feel like he cowered down when he could have expressed himself a lot better. That's the thing. Not to take away from their relationship, because they found love in a hopeless place and whatnot. But come on, Clifton, dude, really? Like you couldn't have said to her, listen, you already knew I could have given you confirmation. It was as simple as that. But you let Joy do all that, and then you did all that. It was whack. Child, please. Vita, thank you for the super chat. Miss Misha, you just made my Friday night. Thank you for the review. You are so welcome. And Chandra where is the super chat? I cannot find it. Can you just put the comment back in the chat for me, please? And thank you so much for the super chat because I don't know what's happening. It's gone, child. Caribbean gal, thank you so much. 1,200 of you are viewing this awesome live. Please take a moment to like the video. Yes, please push me on out into the YouTube sphere and let the people come hither. Y'all really showed out for me last review that I did live for reunion part 1. I really appreciate you. That was some of the highest numbers that I've had as far as my viewing is concerned because people were really like checked out of this season. But because of all of you liking the video, it really helped out my channel and it helped out that video. So I thank you so much for doing it. I thank you for being here. And we're going to go on to 10:30. We're going to keep this party going until 10:30 because I know y'all got some things to say, honey. Hold on, let me see. Look, Ronnie say they ain't found no love. That's too simple as people. Oh, child. I was trying to give him something, Ronnie. I was trying to be positive. I said, you know what? Don't do it. Don't be like that girl. Even though, see, the kid kind of taught me kind of how to take the high road a little bit. Okay. But at the same time, child, you get nothing from me. You hear me? I'm like, what the hell? So Jay said, Joy wants to be important so bad. You're lame. Your man is lame. And y'all are gonna have lame babies. And probably will spit the bills. Ew. Buy synthetic. Buy ashy. Jay, not they gonna not buy synthetic. Ooh, child. Y'all say any old thing. Ooh, and I love it. Honey. Oh, just let me say, listen, the views of the people in the chat do not reflect the Misha IMO channel. Just so we're clear, all things are alleged. These are all of our opinions. We are watching as viewers and we are speaking as such. Therefore, and thus and such, it's a fool. All right, Nicole, let me see what you had to say, girl. He sure did coward out, but in the beginning of the show, he did say he did say what? That Joy was his strongest connection. He did say that. But baby, the reunion was the time for him to redeem himself and really just put it all out on the table. And the way he went about it, child, those two deserve each other. Good luck. When Tay talked, but Clifton was looking at Dakiya like, you better not say nothing. Like they had more going on. Did you see that too, Tay? Now listen, at first I thought I was tripping. That's why I didn't even include it in my review. I was like, look how nervous Clifton over there looking. I literally screamed that to the TV because honey, ain't nobody else in here but me. My son don't understand what's going on. I literally said that, and my son came running in here like, what you screaming about? I promise you I was thinking the same thing. He was looking at her like, all right now, don't do it. Don't say nothing. But yeah, I picked up what you putting down. And Gigi said Clifton and Joy are fake and messy. It's giving real relationship messy boots. Okay. Hey, here for it. Clifton is not a real man. He found a woman he can tell anything and who will do anything he wants, and he's glad about it. And baby, she found a man that love her dirty draws, child. I don't know if it's love, but strongly likes her dirty draws. And they teaming up against the world. Child, please. It's ridiculous. Sandria, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, or Sandria. I said, I know I didn't just log into here, and that was the end of it. That was the end of the review, but we're still getting into it. We are still getting into it. That was the end of the review. Cause honey, I was trying to rush through that review, honey, because I really wanted to talk to y'all. That's what I really wanted to do. Child, this is just crazy. Exactly. Thank you, 2 L's. Honey, I couldn't even get to it. We found love in a hopeless place. Shout out to Rihanna. Child, I couldn't even get to it good. L. Bishop said, Joy gonna have to keep that goofy persona up to keep that man. Good luck, girl. Okay. So I'm hoping that this is her real personality. Cause I saw that face drop when they played that package and showed him out with Dakiya. Y'all watch it. Just go back and look. Maybe that whole face dropped. I said, oh, I don't know if this is really her personality or not, honey. I don't know if this is the one or if that's the one. Avriana said, Clifton disappointed me. Shaking my head. He disappointed me too. Because I wasn't expecting that. And also Joy, I was a little bit shocked. Now listen, I did feel like, she just felt like, okay, it's me and Clifton to the end. So, okay, I'm a little bit cocky. Okay, girl, talk your okay, I be feeling like the man when I walk through. That's fine. But you ain't got to tear her down, honey, to build yourself up. You got him. That didn't make no sense. I was disappointed in her and him. But honey, they don't care what we got to say, child. That's neither here nor there. Sean said, hey, Sean, Clifton should have acknowledged it with Dakiya. Exactly. That foundation has cracks. If you need to tear down someone to lift yourself up, then it's giving nothing. It's giving absolutely damn nothing. Because what is the reason? What was the reason? In my Cardi B voice. Why are you doing that? Like, I don't know, honey. I'm with you. It's showing cracks. That's what it's showing. Anidra said, I'm selling powerful necklaces for 10 cents. Anybody want one? I mean, just put the link down. Put the link down in the chat, child. Oh, honey, we can really care less about that last piece, okay? Disco Sprinkle said, why do many of us, sign up for struggle love or less than stellar love? A key to move in instead of something more substantial? DMX's ex found out what happens if you're not the wife. Okay. And I think right now, because of the long distance, he doesn't want to give too much. That's what I'm assuming. Okay. Now, this is just an assumption. But I'm guessing that's the reason why they're trying to take baby steps and he just presented her with the key. But don't get down on no knee to present me with no key, honey. Put it on a chain and on a necklace, honey, and put it around my neck. Child, I ain't got time to be playing with you. Honey, pass that to me on the way home. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you open the door. And then when she tries to give you the key back, be like, nah, that's you. That's all you. That's all you. Child, do not get. Oh no, don't get down on your knee and do that. Wait a minute, Tammy. I know you fucking lying. Tammy, I know you fucking lying. Not 1,100 strong on this live and only 445 thumbs up. Y'all, please don't do me like that. I haven't been mean to anybody. I'm not cussing out folks in the chat. Like, I'm being nice to y'all. Please like this live. If y'all ain't doing nothing else. Hey, Marsha. Y'all don't like this love, honey. I'm ready to love. Like this live because I'm ready to love. And y'all know I got to sing the theme song. So it took me some time to get to the likes that I wanted it to be. Oh, now I'm ready for y'all to like this video. If y'all don't like this live, y'all better like this live, child. Like it. Not some of y'all leaving the live because I said like the live. Child, I'm not about to play with y'all. You know what? I'm gonna take my 445 likes, and I'm not about to beg y'all. Okay, I'm about to start acting like Precious. I'm about to start acting like Precious. Y'all better like this live, y'all. Nourish with Nessa. If someone's lit a candle in that reunion, Joy's hair would have been melting, honey, like an ice cream cone, wouldn't it though? Doing all that bouncing. I would have lit up. It probably would have been a lot of people's hair melting up in there. Okay. Bye, Ashy. Yes, Gigi, I had to give a disclaimer, child. And I only got 445 likes, and y'all been on here enjoying and whatnot. My feelings hurt. I'm about to shed a tear like Dakiya. I need a folded up napkin. Shout out to Candace and the Real Housewives of Potomac. Ooh, y'all play all day. Hey, Jennifer. What city do y'all think is next? Miami? Miami is next. Party in the city where the heat is on all night on the beach to the break of dawn. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. They're going to Miami next. Nobody's ready to love, so go ahead and make a different city each time and no repeats. Yes, please do not do Miami and then do South Beach, honey. It's the same thing, okay? Because we really could have just put all these people together. Last season and this season together. Y'all know what? What if they would have put both seasons together? Who do y'all think would have ended up together? I definitely think Walter would have ended up with Tina. I feel like Walter and P.O. kind of would have been like going toe to toe. The beautiful Sabrina from last season, she probably would have ended up. She might have went for P.O. And I think P.O. might have went for Sabrina. Now that I'm thinking on it, Tina probably would have gone for. Child, she probably would have been trying to go for Cornelius, and Camille would have been trying to claw and scratch, claw and scratch her eyes out, child. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. Listen, y'all. The live is about to end in 14 minutes, and there are 1,101 of you on this live. Like it if you have not. Do something nice for someone. It's Mother's Day coming up on Sunday. I'm a mother. Shout out to all the moms. Please like the live, honey, as a gift to me. My son ain't old enough to buy me no Mother's Day present. Child, I'm about to get a handwritten card and I'm going to love it. Okay, don't get me wrong. But I would also like the gift of a like. So go on like the video, child, because y'all ain't doing nothing else. Caribbean gal said, okay. Because I mean, who raised some of y'all? Coming in folks' live house and not liking the video, aka speaking. How rude. Okay. Gonna come here and get in the chat and not like the live. Child, I'm not about to play. And listen, y'all, I have some new equipment coming. So I'm going to start doing some call-in lives so I can really verbally and vocally hear you speak your speech. Because I like to read y'all's comments, but I also want to have it where you can come up and say what you need to say. So I'm so excited, honey. I've been watching that tracking, okay? And FedEx better not play with me. And I think it's UPS. Whichever one of y'all it is, I'm speaking directly to y'all. Bring my equipment expeditiously so that I can upgrade this format and whatnot. Because I want to hear from y'all. Nicole Nichols said, it was an easy fix. Just apologize to Dakiya for not telling her. Exactly. There was no need to be like that to her. None at all. Lorraine said, Joy got the guy, but is still concerned about Dakiya. When she said, girl, just move on, I was like, what is happening? Is this something we're not privy to? Like, is Dakiya still following in his DMs or something? Like, what are you saying? Joy knew that there was more. And that is why she's so angry. I don't know why she's so angry, honey. She was angry last. Look, where's Demetrius when you need him? Girl, what is wrong with you? Demetrius should have been asking the questions to Joy. Child, not Precious. Stephanie said, I just wonder why Joy was so pressed. He's your man now. Why are you pressed? Stephanie, this is what everybody's wondering. Girl, why are you acting this way? Phil, thank you for the super chat. I thought we was here for the mess. Mission accomplished. Both seasons, messy AF. Baby, listen, Phil, they definitely understood the assignment. It's giving messy boots. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all know after the show, it's the after party. So y'all already know it's about to be lives. It's about to be interviews. It's about to be people screenshotting the lives. So we're about to get the action after the actual reunion because that's how they like to do each and every season. So I can't wait. Hey, Omar. I don't think Katina ever gonna like Ola Dirty Draws. Who we talking about? Wait a minute. Now we switched over to Married at First Sight. Alicia said, Joy's still acting thirsty like she ain't got a whole water. Okay, a whole drink of water sitting right next to her. Girl, if you don't get over there and quench your thirst, child. Wanda said, Clifton isn't into Joy like that. She's just easy for him to sleep with. I don't know now, Wanda. I don't know now. I don't know about that one. I think he actually is into her. You traveling to Mexico every 5 minutes? using up all your frequent flyer miles and whatnot. And they both act like they ain't had a spouse in some decades. But then you know what kind of tripped me out about Clifton, honey? He said the only way you leaving me is in a pine box. So therefore, and thus and such, honey, he would have never been chosen by me to begin with. Because I don't play with stuff like that. Words have power. And I don't want you speaking over me that way. So if you feel like I've got to go out embalmed, then you're not the man for me. Absolutely not. Charlotte said, Joyce always seems off to me. It's an act. Child, she been singing them karaoke songs and doing them cover songs, and now she acting over here on the episodes. Child is a whole fool. Matthew said, "What Clifton did reminds me of when a dude playing the block with different women, then boom, pop up engaged. Yes, Matthew. Then expect all the women he was cahooting with to get with reality. Perfectly stated. Perfectly stated. Exactly. Pop up with a whole engagement photo shoot on Instagram. And you're like, what the hell? As a matter of fact, child, it actually happened to me. This dude was trying to talk to me like forever, y'all. I mean, forever. And finally, one day, I responded. He was like, let me take you out. And, then the panorama hit. When I tell y'all, I think maybe like 2 weeks later, he shows a picture of him in the hospital with the bracelet on. The panorama was just starting. Like I think it was like in early March, and that's when they first had asked us to shelter in place. He showed up with a bracelet on his arm, child. In there, just had a baby. I said, child, these people crazy. It be your own. Why are y'all hating on that woman's tongue ring? Who has a tongue ring? JG said, Joy and Clifton are in. Oh, Carmen. Joy and Carmen are insecure women. That's why they have a problem with Dakiya. She exudes class and confidence. I don't think she exudes confidence though, JG, but I do think she exudes class. And the reason why I say that, not to take away from her being confident, but it's something very meek about Dakiya and the way she approaches things, and even the fact that she let Joy play in her face like that tonight. You can still keep it classy, and you can read a girl down, not using a lick of profanity and stating your case. She didn't have nothing to say. She was just like, well, no, I do feel like he owed me an apology. No, bitch, he owed me a mother child. The precious is popping out of me again. Ooh, the precious is popping out. Jay said, I can't wait to watch. You're my pregame to the show. I got anxiety and I'm not here for the surprise effery. Gotta be prepared. Shout out to Scar from Lion King. Okay. Hey, fellow H-Town hottie. Jay Williams, you live in Houston. Shout out to H-Town. Hold on, let me go on down, honey, and get the rest of the comments. Hey, D-Dub. Where is J-Dub? He been missing. Speaking of the dubs, I'm about to put an APB out on J-Dub. He's been missing. Haven't seen him in the chat. Hold on, who has I'm still trying to figure out. Brandy said, Mama is bad though. We talking about all of them got a nice shape. All of them look good. I ain't gonna lie. All of them are baddies. C. Golden said, I met a dude and talked to him for 2 weeks, found out that he was married and said, if it makes you feel better, I wasn't married when we met. Sir, but you were engaged. Goodbye. I said good day. Boy, if you don't go on, boy, go on. Shop, please. Morgan said, yeah, it made me sad when Dakiya started crying. Stand up, sis. I know that's right. I was like, girl, don't cry. Don't even worry about it. Look, JG said, Tina, what was P.O.'s book about? Baby, listen, Tina put it all out there. And you know what? Tina actually said that Joy was being mean girl to her. So I kind of believe it. And I do appreciate the fact that Tina decided to, prioritize her mental health over everything else. And she was unapologetic about it. But I do feel like it was rude and she did owe Tommy an apology. Out of everything that was happening on the set as far as reunion part 2, Tina, you owed him an apology. All you had to say was, well, I am sorry that I didn't say anything to you. Everybody else, I could care less, but I should have addressed things with you. Like, you could have at least said that. Girl. Oh, Tina, hey, Tina. Tina said, I didn't ghost Tommy. Oh, okay, so he was sitting on that park bench lying. See, that's what I'm saying. Lying and trying. That's what I'm saying. Morgan said, yeah, okay. Look, so Tommy's sitting on the park bench acting like he was waiting on you all night and day. Honey, looking at his watch and whatnot. His turtleneck had him sweating. He was waiting on you to come. And he said Tina ain't never show up. Went to the gentleman's lounge and said, now y'all know Tina ghosted me. Y'all know how she like to do. Oh, child. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. And baby Tina said, I cannot be bothered. Tina, I did not know you were in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. Vernette said, I think she cried because she was shocked at how Clifton gut punched her. That's exactly what I said, Vernette. I feel like that's the reason why she cried too. Because she was like, why are you acting this way? Like, what? Like, what did I do to you? And I'm, child, it was some shenanigans and some foolery happening. Do you hear me? Cheryl said, Precious was the Zodi of this reunion. Precious sure can talk. She went around theorizing to a simple question. I don't know, Cheryl. I don't agree. I don't think she was the Zodi of this reunion. I mean, getting up and walking out, yeah, that part. But I feel like she was defending herself and her character because they were making it seem like she just be in a drunken stupor on the weekends. And she wasn't looking for love. She was looking for, somebody to do drive-bys with. Like, so I mean, I just think, I don't know, I guess because I just really never was a Demetrius fan. I can kind of understand. But I can see your point with the walking off. But I don't think she was theorizing a simple question. I think she was just letting it be known, don't play with me. This ain't what you want. Okay. And Tommy telling her to pipe down, but didn't say nothing to the men. Absolutely. Absolutely not. Oh, okay. So Tina says production knew that she quit. And I remember saying in my review, Tommy, didn't nobody fill you in? You didn't know she was gone? Like, what is happening? Child, it's a whole fool. So, okay, so we got that straight. Production knew, in fact, that she was quitting. Yes, Lydia say we miss it's J Dub. Baby J Dub is gone, honey. I don't know where he at. 2L said prioritized. Prioritize what now? Child, I don't know. Oh, honey. Mm-mm. Child, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so she said she had quit already. Tina said, no, I had quit already. Baby Tina said she cannot be bothered. Do you hear me? Hey, Tina. Hey, girl. Hey. Child, that was a whole fool. Wait a minute. Ozza said, you ghosted him. Probably blocked his number because why you ain't answer? Who we talking about, Tommy? And child, they probably told Tommy, go sit on this park bench. Okay. Tina ain't coming now. I'm letting you know that now. But sit on the park bench and go to tell the men in the gentleman's lounge that she ghosted you. Child, this is a mess. Pretty Brown Eyes 26 said, I disagree. If Tommy cannot stand as a man for those women, he doesn't deserve now apology. Okay, I understand that. Okay, Pretty Brown Eyes. I can give you that. I can give you that. Because listen, if you are not going to stick up for the women, but you're gonna stand up for the men, then you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit. Okay, see, sometimes you gotta bring me around. Cause I mean, to me, I now that she's explained that she didn't ghost him, to me, I felt like if you ghost someone and you see them next, because I was wondering the whole time, like, why Tommy ain't mentioning the fact that Tina didn't show up? Oh, okay, now I understand why he didn't mention the fact. But if you can't be bothered with me, then I can't be bothered with you. And that's that on that. Tanya said they were unnecessarily nasty to Dakiya. Absolutely. 2L said she was in the loft getting beautified. Who was in the loft getting beautified? Tina. Yes. Okay. Yes. Let's please acknowledge that. You're right, Apple Charm. She said, Tina, your reunion dress looked great. Yes, you did look great. You looked very pretty. Omar said, Phil and Donovan would have skipped to the bar to kick it with Frank and them shimmy and them show. Show would have, honey. If we got the cast together, honey, as one big conglomerate, child, that would have been a whole fool. Do you hear me? Look, now I said, hey Tina, what's tea? Baby, Tina gonna let it be now, honey. Let me get in this chat so I can clear up anything. Anything y'all want to know, ask me. Okay, get into it. Chatting with Beauty Spot said Clifton and Joy would have got cussed all the way out if it was me. Me too. I would have cussed him and her, and I would have dared Tommy to look at me and say language. I would have said, yes, English. It's what I speak. Now let me continue to speak my speech. Baby, don't play with me. Okay? Because this ain't what you want. I've been nice to you. I've been very classy based and whatnot. But now I'm about to get in that ass. Okay? Because I tried to be nice, but now y'all playing in my face. There's no reason for you to treat me this way. Clifton, if you wasn't feeling me, why did you say so, bruh? Honey, then I'm gonna turn into Precious, huh, bruh? Why you didn't say that? You could have said that a long time ago. And you know damn well that me and you had a conversation and you told me that you would tell me if you were not feeling me like that. And I don't understand why people are telling Dakiya to move on when she clearly stated minutes earlier she had a boyfriend. Like, boy, girl, all y'all. Goodbye. Jackie said, Tina, girl, you handled yourself accordingly. They blame you for staying without a connection and they blame you for staying with the connection. True, Jackie, honey, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, child. Everybody was self-eliminating. So you might as well go on to the house, child. Do whatever it is you're gonna do. Wanda said 806 likes. I'm gonna go and take it, Wanda, child. They just refuse. They just refuse to like the live, honey. I don't know. Maybe I'll get some likes from the playback. Matthew said, there is a principle here of respect, honor, and protocol. Tina needs to learn this towards the host of a show. Well, Matthew, she just said she didn't ghost him. She said production knew. So I don't know if that was set up or what's happening. But based off what you're saying, that's the view I had on it. I feel like an apology was needed, but she's saying she didn't ghost him. XOV said Clifton probably sees Joy more than he sees he sees his children. Joy needs to take note if they break up and have a child together. Okay, well, I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't know what he does as far as his parenting is concerned. I'm assuming that he's a doting father because I do see his kids on his Instagram. So child, I ain't gonna touch that. Matthew said there okay, I already read that. Hold on, let me go on down, child. Thank you, my beauty. Okay, see, Tina, listen, you ain't even got to explain that to me. I don't feel like Precious was like that anyway. I felt like she was just a fun-loving girl that was having a good time, but the way they tried to make it seem like she was this irate, angry black woman, I don't like that narrative. I don't like that. And they made sure to keep all the extras in, honey, but at least she drove off in a G-Wagon. So there's that. Because Tina says, yeah, the edits were bad against Precious. She's not like that. Demetrius was, child. Demetrius had a whole lot to say at that reunion, wasn't saying nothing during the season. Nothing. We wouldn't have known what Demetrius had going on had Sabrina not liked him. Boy, goodbye. Donna D said, I think they edited that part when Tommy said Tina ghosted him. You could see the scene cut. I was looking for that part when I heard Tina say she had never said that she would meet up with Tommy. Oh, okay. See, I didn't recognize that. I didn't notice that. Ronnie said Precious was embarrassing. She could have sat there and told him off, but I don't think she was embarrassing. I'm sorry, I have to agree with Precious on this one. Hey, stay tuned reviews. Fernando and Cornbread should have called out sick for this reunion. They didn't get to say not nothing. Not nothing. I forgot all about Cornbread and a cat named Pimp named Slickback. I forgot all about that. And Fernando put on his best suit to come to the reunion. Didn't get to utter a word. Didn't say not nothing. That's because they were too busy focusing on everything else. Look, they want to know, Tina, what is Paul's book about? Baby, Paul said, Tina, I am a producer. Okay. I'm not producing any literature. I'm producing music. That's what I do. Paul, like I told you, I'm speaking directly to you, PO, because I know you be in these comments. If you produce so much as an ebook, I'm gonna tell the people. Okay. Don't play. Because honey, somebody lying. Okay. And I don't know who got a little lying problem, but it's one of y'all. Lorraine said, Misha, but what she did proved their point. True, sister girl on films. I mean, I guess you could look at it that way. I mean, I don't know. I feel like she was festering. You know how when you sit and stew in something, you can't wait to bust it out, especially I don't think she knows how to communicate. That's the problem. It could have been done another way, but then it's like this. You know, you have Dakiya who's on one end of the spectrum. She's so classy, honey. She ain't saying nothing. Then you got Precious that's like everybody who says something, I'm ready. I'm coming with the arsenal. I'm about baby. She emptying the clip. So it's like, and again, I still kind of feel like I'm with Precious. I just feel like I'm with Precious on this. Gone, somewhere, Demetrius, honey. Gone. As I said, Precious lied on Carmen to Ace. Then Ace told Laverne, which started the whole problem. Okay, wait. Precious lied on Carmen to Ace. Then Ace told Laverne. But wait a minute, didn't Sabrina say that it was all Carmen's idea to have the whole thing? That was so confusing to me. So who started it? Who was the person that said, hey, I think Laverne is an easy target. Let's get him out? Was it Karma? Was it Precious? Was it Sabrina? I don't know who it is. Erica said, can you imagine Demetrius in an argument? He has no communicate. Baby, he shut all the way down. He said, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Like, Mimi said, why did Tina mention PO taking Viagra? Did she mention that? I didn't hear that. Child, I might have went to go get a refreshing beverage. When did she say that? Nicole said, walk off. Don't play with her. Sherry said, Precious did herself a disservice. She got up in arms for sure, honey. Wait a minute, two, two L's, not activated. Precious got activated. Deacon almost got run up, honey. Run up, get done up, honey. He almost got ran up on. Listen, okay, maybe she overreacted, okay, a bit, if you want to say that. But him asking if she was drunk or if she was high, come on, y'all. You have to admit that was out of pocket. Don't ask me if I'm drunk or high. What are you saying? Like, you doing too much. Angel, thank you for the super chat. At Tina, was PO fine in person or something? Because we can't figure it out in these streets. He was tall as hell. I know that. I know PO was real tall, but I don't know if he giving off the fine. He when he put his clothes on him, right? Like one scene, he looked really handsome, and I was like, "All right, PO, okay." I forgot what scene it was. I think it's when he went to go meet Dakiya's family. Maybe I think that's when it was. And I was like, "All right, he looking like something." Look at when Tay talks talking about any more tea about PO, honey. They are sipping. And Tina said, "To hell with all of it, honey. I'm gonna tell everything that needs to be said." Oh, okay. J Dub is studying for his real estate exam. I got to okay, I gotta go over there and say something to J Dub. I took that exam. I got my license during the pandemic because I didn't know what I was gonna do, and then I stumbled upon a YouTube channel. So just in case this don't work out, I will sell you a home and whatnot. Okay, Matthew said Joy has a deeper issue. While I realize Joy was raised by her dad, she clearly has a deficiency of interacting with women, very male identified. I choose to suggest she has a mother wound, possibly that has not been healed. I can see that. I don't want to diagnose her because I don't know. Some women are just not girls. They like the guys. They feel like it's easier. And that could be that she has some deeply rooted issues when it as it pertains to her mom, but I don't know that to be true. So I'm not gonna speak on it, child. Speak on it. Shout out to Candy. Mimi said, child, we done ran this live over 8 minutes. Mimi said, Tina, why were you telling everyone that you blocked them even though you didn't have a relationship with them anyway? Oh, okay. She sure did say she blocked everybody. Patrice said, I can see that. Seems like production needed more action and kept Tina around for extra drama, especially when she showed up and they had her sitting outside talking to Karma. I'm like, child, now y'all doing any old thing, child. Monique said, they gave Tommy a whole confessional just to say, Tina ghosted him. They sure did. Oh, honey, he meant that. Then went back and told him in. Oh, okay. Oh, child, wait a minute now. I didn't know this. I was there at the getaway. They had me hidden for a day. I was there on Tuesday, but Cass didn't know. Okay. Okay. See this on. Child, why do y'all do these things? And then when I watch, I get all enthralled to later find out I was talking about something I don't even know what I'm talking about. Child, this is crazy. Jennifer said Tommy be on code with the guys, don't he? Don't he, Jennifer? Thank you for the super chat, 2Ls. So, did Sabrina know that Demetrius was absent because he was checking up on Tina? She was mute during that segment. Okay, she sure was. Didn't have not nothing to say. Okay, let's ask this question, Jackie. Great question, Jackie. Tina, was Joy that bad at the reunion? Please do tell, honey. Pray tell. Was she that bad at the reunion? Hey, Erica, living life. She said maybe it was a scheme Tommy set up to. Listen, anybody with a Tom or a T or anything in their name is setting up a scheme and a plot to come at us with the bush. Shawana said, definitely agree that Precious was justified during this reunion. They really tried to play her. Paul, Laverne, and Demetrius had it coming. Yeah, it was like everybody was. Listen, if everybody gonna team up on me, then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say as well. I might not have said it that way, but oh, Tina has answered your question, Jackie. Was Joy that bad at the reunion? She said yes. Honey, that's a complete sentence. Yes. Okay, because we don't want to hear nothing about it. It was edited to make me look like my curls were bouncing at this particular time. I really wasn't laughing at child. I don't want to hear all that, child. You did it. Okay. Bright said, I think everybody lied about their age on that show. Phil said, sorry, Precious is still wrong. We appreciate your thoughts, Phil. Okay. Listen. You were team, what was the girl? You were a team Alexis Fly. And every time I said something about Alexis, you came to her rescue, child. So I know you gonna speak your speech no matter what. We got some people that think that Precious was wrong. And then we have some people that think that Precious was justified in, getting up and going off. I wish she would have just stayed seated because if she would have stayed seated and spoke her speech, then we would have been like, okay, okay, Precious, we hear you. Okay, outfit. But honey, she got up and started walking off. But then when he asked if she was on something, he lost me again. So Denise said, I give Joy and Clifton 6 months. She's insecure and he's a flirt. There's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for disaster. Well, it's been longer than 6 months, right? When was this reunion filmed? That's what I need to know. Omar said Tommy was sitting there like, um, oh my gosh, Omar, why you took this right out of my head? As soon as I saw Tommy was sitting, I was finna say sitting on the dock of the bay with his turtleneck. Baby, Tommy said he was sitting there waiting, and Tina never showed up, child. Miss Brown Sugar said, I knew wasn't no way Tommy would have been sitting around waiting for nobody. Shady production. And then they did that thing, where they like make it look like the time is rolling by. They had Tommy looking at his watch and whatnot. Tina, now you're not gonna get in trouble for spilling all this tea, honey, because they tell you they give y'all things to sign and whatnot. Or you just said to hell with that as well. Because child, I want to know, honey. Matthew said one thing Joy and Clifton need to understand is while the thrill of great fornication is still new, the teaming of ugliness will soon be displayed towards one another. Matthew, you better speak, honey. Baby Matthew dropping them jewels, honey, in the comments section. P.O. P.O. Talking about some, hey, y'all. Paul, now, you writing a book? Okay, that's what we really need to know. Are you writing a book? Because therefore and thus and such you lied. Okay. Now, Paul, we trying to figure out, is it an ebook? Is it a pamphlet? Is it a flyer? Is it an Instagram story in the form of a book? Are you doing an audio book? Because I mean, you talking about you're a producer, so you could very well be creating an audio book. We need to know. And if so, I'll narrate it for you and whatnot. But I just want to know if you're writing a book because word on the curb is that this was for exposure. But I mean, everybody getting exposure and whatnot. So we just need to know. Child, y'all are a mess. Look, Monique said, hey, Paul in the building with the truth. Listen, Chandra said, Paul has entered the chat. Oh, child. Baby, this live is lit. Do y'all hear me? Baby, the cast is coming and they got something to say. Dakiya, where you at? Honey, we need you to come on over here and speak your speech. Oh, honey. It's a love said, dang, I didn't see the nastiness towards Dakiya. And yes, Tina looked good in that dress. She did. She looked so pretty. Hold on, let me go on down. Look, Donna said Donovan is a drama queen along with Carmen. They were actually kind of subdued, honey. They really wasn't doing nothing. They was just sitting. Look, he didn't even want to answer no questions. He was like, I don't have anything to say. Cause he know Carmen gonna put on them blue contacts and pierce a hole through his soul with them eyes, child. He ain't playing with Karma. Karma. Oh, child. Oh, Carmen is a mess, child. Carmen a mess. This whole thing is a mess. Look, not Nidra still blaming Karma. I still blame Karma. Y'all leave Carmen alone, child. Carmen said I ain't did nothing to nobody, honey. Mm-mm. Oh my goodness, y'all a mess. Hold on. P.O., where is the answer to the question, child? Do you have the ebook or the book coming out or what? Because I needs to know. Okay, Angel, I didn't see it. Hold on. Let me get your super chat. Okay, there are 1,200 of you on this live. Okay. And if you don't want to like the live, there's a little bit of tea in the chat. Paul is here, Tina is here, and they got some things to say. So I'm gonna need y'all to like this live for me. Just like it for me. Because y'all ain't doing nothing else, child. Angel said, at Tina, was P.O. fine in person or something? Because I read that. P.O., they want to know if you fine in person. Somebody pipe up and let us know. Chandra said, Paul said Tina was at the retreat the whole time, but was in the back with production having a nervous breakdown, allegedly. Okay, Tina did say they had her hidden for a day. Not a cup of coffee, Hammer. Hammer said if Tommy was meeting with Tina, why he ain't bring her a cup of coffee? Oh my goodness. I swear, y'all. I swear, y'all are a mess. Oh, honey. These comments. Monique said they gave Tommy a whole confessional. Okay, I already read that, child. The chat's going in reverse, child. Let me go on down. Let me go on down. Let me go on down, honey. Because I know it's some stuff being spilled all the way up and through. Okay, hold on, hold on. Essie said, Tina, I mostly don't blame you for quitting. Laverne, Demetrius, Paul, Donovan, ugh, slim pickings. Okay, the pickings are slim. It's giving nothing. Oh, child, this is a mess. Hold on, let me go down. Marcia said, or Marcia, I'm watching now. Precious is going off on Demetrius. Honey, ain't she going off? Went off, never to come back. Somebody said, hey, Uncle Paul. Not Paul. Not Paul, the producer. We got Paul on the track. Y'all know how they be saying we got London on the track. We got P.O. on the P.O. What's your tagline when you drop it when you produce the songs and whatnot? Jen said, I wish Precious would have been more composed with Demetrius. Everything she was saying was valid, but she knows Demetrius likes to discredit her and make her look crazy, so she played right into his hands. I agree. She could have sat down and kept it cute, said what she had to say, and that would have been that on that. 2L said everybody got a little line problem and does. Okay. Denise said most men were rude this season. They really were. All right, y'all. So we're gonna keep on going, child. We're just gonna go ahead and go till 11 Central Standard Time because we've gone over an hour and 30 minutes. So we're just gonna make it an even two. Okay, because it's a Friday night. And some of y'all just got paid. Not me, but some of y'all. Some of y'all. Glamorous Dollface said, Joy is insecure about how we saw her man saying he had a strong connection with Dakiya too. That's what I don't understand. Did my eyes deceive me or my ears? Because he said that he had a connection. So what are you even talking about? Bianca said, how you gonna try to make Dakiya seem delusional if you were still going on dates with her after you allegedly made your choice? Is it because you want to stay on the show? That's exactly what it was. It was all about the numbers, allegedly. Hold on, let me go down. Sherry said Dakiya was used by Clifton to extend his journey and make it to the end with Joy. And that's crazy because they could have just went on off into the sunset like the other couples did. And Jackie said, where's P.O. at? Well, why didn't any male stick up for Dakiya, Paul? Yes, Paul, we need to know. Why didn't any male stick up for Dakiya? Child, did anybody like Dakiya? Child, this is a mess. Apple Charm said, "Thank you, Tina, for the clarity." Oh, Monique said they pretended Ace ghosted production too. They sure did, honey. They said Ace didn't show up and say not nothing. Okay, hold on. Let me go down. Mimi said Dakiya got a whole man. They're acting as if she can't even share her experiences and look back. Leave Dakiya alone. Exactly. It's an open forum. She should be able to say what it is she gonna say. Like if they don't shut the hell up and go the hell on, child, please. Hey, Mrs. Book. Charlotte said they played in Precious's face. Wait a minute, Marsha, why you saying yep, POJ? Wait a minute. What Paul? Paul, I cannot find you in this chat, child. There are 1,200 of you on this live. Please like it for me. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta find Paul's comments, honey, because I gotta see what it is he's saying. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Paul said there will be a whole production on my page for the reason why production wouldn't let her out of the room. Oh, okay. So you gonna spill the tea on your Instagram page? Ooh, honey, it's getting messy. Child, let's get into it, honey. I also said, she is exactly like that. You can't edit someone to scream B and screaming at everyone and ran off set. Embarrassing. Oh, we talking about Precious. Jamnique said, while Tina is here, can we ask about her affiliation with the BGS? Oh, okay, they want to know about your affiliation with last season's cast. Oh, Paul said, get your popcorn. Not get your popcorn, popcorn and beer. That should be the new hashtag. When it was going down, popcorn and beer, child. I know that's right. Wait a minute, child. Tanya said, or Tanya, I don't know which one it's pronounced, so I just want to make sure I say both so that I don't offend you. I thought it was funny that Precious really left. She was like, deuces. I thought, listen, I didn't think she was actually going to exit the building. Precious really had a car waiting, not the getaway car. Baby Precious said, y'all can kiss my, you hear me? Oh, okay. Oh, baby. Oh, child. Let's get. Tina said, Paul, keep lying. God will handle you. Your karma is coming. And we ain't talking about karma with the context. We talking about actual karma. It's coming. Keep lying and deflecting. Ooh, child. And then what Paul got to say? Oh, child, we ain't got for 8 more minutes. Oh, honey. Tina said, ask Paul because he's a liar. Baby, not they fighting, child. Okay, Apple wants to know, Paul, is your dime someone from the show? No, child. Paul, stop calling them women dimes. What did you call them? Hold on. Yo, dime shorty or something like that. Your penny nickel or whatever the hell it was that had numbers and money involved. Paul, if you don't say your lady or your woman or whoever she is, and does she like to get thugged out? Does she like to get thugged out after 9 p.m.? Oh, child. Tina said, P.O., why are you so obsessed with her? Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I need to know. Shout out to Mariah. None she want to know what's being said. Okay, Chandra said Paul said he doesn't have a book. Okay. So Paul said he ain't got no book, child. So I don't know. Do you have a book or don't you have a book? And if you do have a book, I would love to narrate. Okay. Follow off in the DMs. There's a link in the description. Okay. And we can narrate that thing for you. Yes, that Demetrius can wear a suit. That would be good live for Steve Harvey, Demetrius, and Tommy to show all of their suits. Not a suit off between Steve Harvey and everybody else. Paul, whatever helps you sleep at night, God knows the truth. Ooh, child. Hold on, let's go down. It's getting messy. Boots. Do y'all hear me? Wait a minute. Let me go on over here to the new comments so I can see what Paul has to say. Because Tina is saying a comment full, and I want to hear what Paul has to say about it. And I don't see it nowhere. Hold on. Jen said, at POJ, curious, why did you lose interest in Precious? She seemed like she was the most genuinely interested in you of all the women. That's a great question. And also, She fought tooth and nail for you to say when it was time for you to hit the road, Jack. Paul, they wanted you to go on ahead and go home, honey. But, Precious really wanted you to stay and she liked you. And I don't feel like you fought for her at all. Paul, what say ye, honey? Oh, Paul say he can't say nothing, honey. He doing an interview. He can't say nothing. Hold on. Okay, Adrian. Okay, this is what's really going on. A Cooper said, what is it? Can we get a preview? Now I'm curious. Baby, they arguing ain't they arguing in the comments? I'm so happy that y'all decided to grace my chat with the argument of it all. I feel so honored. Child, and that ain't no shade, honey. That is not no shade. I am so honored. Y'all making me feel like something, honey. I really appreciate it. Oh, honey, I really appreciate it. Jessica said, Paul, speak your speech, honey. Oh, Tina said, Paul dogged Precious. Okay. Oh, that ain't right. She said he dogged Precious. He dogged Dakiya until he needed someone to stay. I don't know, PO. I kind of gotta agree with that because I don't feel like you dogged Dakiya, but you were like saying little things or whatever, and then all of a sudden it was a connection to be made when it was just up in the air and you two were the only one left without a connection. That's how it appeared. So, Paul, what say ye? I mean, I know you doing the interview and whatnot, but if you're gonna get in the chat, at least say something. Hold on. Zora said, because they wasn't interested in M. Sharice. She said, why did they glaze over Carmen and Donovan? Try they glazed right on over them. Look, and again, Paul was like, I have an interview. Paul said we gets nothing. Honey, he ain't got time. Donna D said, I noticed Crystal doesn't really address comments when she does her lives. Thank you for addressing your comments. Oh, baby, I gotta talk to y'all. This is a conversation. I got to talk to y'all. That's how I like to do, honey. And I love to see, listen, I love to get the mess started. It's all in fun. But I like to hear what each and every one of you have to say. And I also like to acknowledge you. Hold on. Mr. Rogers' biggest fan. Thank you so much for the super chat. Why was Tommy all in Precious's booty? Listen, Mr. Rogers' biggest fan. I said that like 40 minutes ago. Now he gonna look her up and down and don't think I ain't see it. I said, now he gonna look her up and down and she yell and walk out. Child, Hold on. Paul has this to say. Gotta look at all the interviews the ladies did, and they all say great things about me. Okay, Paul. I will definitely see what the ladies have to say about you. I haven't watched any interviews yet. I think the only interview I saw was Sabrina's so far. Tina said, Paul is entitled to defend his character. God will handle his behind closed doors. Ooh, child. Not God and the profanity all in one sentence, child. It's honey. Caribbean said all of those who haven't liked the video yet are going to be the same ones running down to the Dollar Tree last minute for Mother's Day cards. Is disrespectful. Caribbean gal, I'm done with you. Oh, child. And it's the $1.25 tree. And honey, they definitely gonna run down there. Child, if y'all don't like this live, y'all done made me stay on here for 2 hours. But listen, it was good to the last drop. Do y'all hear me? Oh, honey, it is good. Hold on, let me go on down, child. Dr. Ivy Pearl said Tina's keeping it 100. Baby, she definitely speaking her speech, child. I'm about to send Tina a shirt, honey. Speak your speech. Tammy said, P.O. ain't been right since Sabrina shut him down early. Yeah, he really liked Sabrina. Paul, did you really like Sabrina? Because when she told y'all that y'all could be friends or whatever, and that's when I really respected Sabrina because I felt like she articulated the thought very well and she wasn't rude. She was saying what needed to be said, let him down easy. But yeah, I don't know. Then things took a turn. I think it was, I don't know. Child, it's all a blur. Okay. Joy didn't do anything wrong to me. So again, here we are. Alexis said, Joy didn't do nothing wrong to her. Alexis, now, you don't think at all that Joy was a little bit wrong? Come on now, watch it back, sis. I know we're entitled to our opinions, child. So if you team Joy, you team Joy. It's all right with me. Moving forward. Oh, Paul said that was a trap date. What, Paul? What in the hell is a trap date? Not that was a trap date. Not meet you in the trap is going down. Look, here for it said all of them like Sabrina. Every last one of them. Something about Sabrina, honey. There's something about Mary. They liked her. Sister Girl on Film said, Misha, you don't need to be on these networks' PR lists. The cast members naturally come to you and say all the things. Thank you so much, Sister Girl on Films, for acknowledging that, honey, because you know what? They don't be fooling with me. And you know why? I think because it's just a free for all, honey. It's a full on conversation. It's not very structured, and yeah. And I am who I am, and it's all that I am, honey. I can't be nobody else. But I really appreciate that. Paul said basically it was done for the camera. Oh, okay. 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 I can see that. I can see that. It seems like everything was done for the camera. What is real? Y'all meeting up in those lounges? Honey, that's about the only thing that sounds real to me. And that y'all are actual human beings and you're not a robot. Cause I mean, what did we see that was real? I hope Clifton will eventually, she's hoping that Joy will eventually show Clifton who she really is. Tina said, Paul cannot handle rejection. It's sad that he's determined to drag his storyline. Paul, I'm not going back and forth with you. Okay. She didn't put the okay, but I did. I like to zhuzh it up a little bit. I appreciate the free publicity. May God handle you as he sees fit. Oh, child. And on that note, it is 11:01 Central Standard Time. But y'all, I gotta watch Put a Ring on It. But this is good to me. So what should I do, y'all? Should I keep the party going for another 15 minutes, or what should we do? Oh, honey, this is too much. Hey, April. April said that we'll get the facts on that one. Oh, okay. So they're gonna get the facts during the interview. Breezy said LBB was praising Clifton and Joy. Look, Brown Sugar said, stay on all night. Ooh. PO, I would definitely love to do that. Okay, PO said, Misha, have a one-on-one conversation with me. Listen, Paul, don't threaten me with a good time. Because we can definitely have a conversation all day long. Because I got some questions. Shout out to Miss Wanda. Where is it? Where's the comment? Child, it went away. Hold on, child. Y'all, let me get my readers. Child, I need my glasses, honey. I'm getting old. Paul said we need to have a one-on-one conversation. Paul, I am down for a one-on-one conversation. I definitely am. Okay. And I just would like to ask your permission for me to put our one-on-one conversation on my Patreon, if that's all right with you. Okay, for a little exclusive content. If not, honey, we can still talk. I ain't gonna tell nobody. Child, I am a vault. Y'all don't know all the tea I got locked up here. There's some cast members for some other places have told me. And I ain't said nothing. Breezy said, I am not trying to hear anything he has to say. Breezy don't want to hear nothing PO has to say. Not nothing. Disco Sprinkle said, keep the party going. Child, keep the party going. Oh, honey, y'all a mess. Hold on, let me go down to the new comments. Oh, child, just forget to put a ring on it, honey. Now, listen, y'all. Now, wait a minute. Let me make this very clear before we continue. Now, when the put a ring on a review is late, don't y'all be coming for me in them comments talking about, girl, we thought you was dead. Like, we thought you was asleep. Where's the review? I'm going to say, listen, Ready to Love Reunion Part 2 kept me a little wrapped up. Because y'all know I'm trying to get my beauty rest and whatnot. Christine said, we love you just the way you are, Misha. Thank you, Christine. Okay, so Brooklyn said, put a ring on it was boring tonight. Okay, that's cool. So we can continue the party over this way. Child, this is a mess, honey. Brighter Days Ahead said, Misha, have a one-on-one convo with me. Brighter Days Ahead. Wait a minute. What happened? Okay, Cheryl said, was Paul or Demetrius on the scene first? What, as far as with Tina? Which one of them did she like first? Hold on, let me go on down, child. See what I was doing. No, there's not a part 3 of the reunion. Child, this is the part 3 of the reunion. Child. I need some more people to join, honey. Karma. I love messing with Carmen. Carmen, come on in here, honey. You be everywhere else. Come on in here. Because I got some questions for you. I haven't watched any of them tonight. Ready to Love has been really boring this season. I can't. I catch your reviews. Okay, so Tina said, thank you so much. Is it pronounced Nagua? Thank you so much. Oh, baby. P.O. said Tina chose me. Paul, now. You said you wanted Tina when you seen her coming in, a pretty young tender, when she had that black mesh on coming to that pool party and she was first introduced to the peoples. Now, Paul, now, okay, and y'all had that little conversation off to the side. Now you saying Tina chose you. Oh, thank you so much for telling me how it's pronounced. Najwa. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so Paul saying Tina wanted him, honey, and Tina saying Demetrius came first and then Paul. Listen, made from they say Paul, you capping now. Paul said he talking that talk. Oh, Paul said nope, not capping. Or is it nope about the conversation? Which one is it nope about? Okay, Ronnie. Ronnie 718 said the chat is the part 3 of the reunion. And is. Tina said you wanted her to self-eliminate and date you, Paul. Exactly. So that's why I'm confused. Child. Ooh. Ooh. Tasia, listen, you ain't the only one, honey. I'm loving the chat as well. Do you hear me? M. Cherie said, P.O. said that Tina had multiple men on the show. Speak to her 2-year-old. Paul said that Tina had multiple men on the show. Speak to her 2-year-old. Paul, did you say that? I can't wait for this one-on-one conversation, Paul. When I tell you, you got some splaining to do. I want to know everything. Amy said, if P.O. is dating someone, why is he still pressed about Tina? I think he more so trying to defend himself. And that's what I think it is. Amy said, P.O. only stayed on to promote his book. And Paul, and again, I will narrate it for you, honey, for a small fee. Tina said, lies, honey. Lies. The lies. The lies. Shout out to Candy. Honey, Tina said, no, I didn't choose you. Okay? And Paul, what you got to say about that? Because Tina said she didn't choose you. You said she did choose you. Okay, Paul said she chose me at the Truth or Dare. Did she now? I don't remember that. Because they didn't show, listen, they cut out the parts of the Truth or Dare. The only thing they showed us was Sabrina getting up to nibble on Demetrius' little salty ears, honey. And then we saw Joy get up and kiss Clifton. We saw Carmen looking like, I know you in line. And then we saw Tori get up and get a refreshing beverage because, honey, his nerves had gotten bad. His dreads started falling out the ponytail and whatnot. That's all we saw. But I don't remember Sabrina. I mean, I don't remember Tina choosing you at the Truth or Dare. Is that the part they didn't show? Or was that right after Wiley got up and did that, baby, grind with me? When he did that dance on Tina. Baby, Wiley liked him some Tina. Do you hear me? Poor Wiley. I liked Wiley. Hold on, here we go. Tina said you still lying, child, and the truth ain't in you, honey. Didn't nobody choose you at the Truth or Dare, Paul? Paul said, y'all not about to play in his face, honey. Yes, Keisha, Paul is in this chat and he is defending himself. April said, someone can throw a straight lie out there with no receipts and people will really believe it. Shaking my damn head. Let's get the receipts. Where's the recording of the three-way call? Because April wants to know, honey. She said, y'all not about to play with her brother. Where are the receipts? Paul, I have a question for you, though. Why is it that several women have said that you said certain things behind the scenes, but then when you're a part of the group and when confronted with said things, you don't recall? So is it that you're saying these things and then you don't want to admit it when you're in front of everyone else? Or is it that they're taking what you say out of context? Or like, how is it happening? Because it's happened more than once. So I just want to know. Lana said, Paul is Tommy's uncle in real life. If y'all, ha ha ha, that's why he made it to the end. Think about it, chat, because nobody wanted him, 800 or not. What the? That is not Paul's uncle. I am not about to play with you. Child, y'all a mess. Christy said, and I do mean a little salty, sweaty outside tasting ear. Okay. Child, you know them ears just as sweaty. I'm not about to play. Listen, Iris, I'm with you. She said, this is the event in my Tisha voice. Shout out to Tisha. Honey, they about to act the fool tomorrow on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And baby, did she, JG? I don't remember that. Okay, so JG says she did choose him at the Truth or Dare. Wait a minute, let me think back. I honestly don't remember that part. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you like I can remember it. If you say she did, then she did. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But I don't remember that part. But okay, JG set the record straight. She chose him. Tina said, I met Demetrius the next day and started to like him. Paul was big mad and started telling Demetrius lies. Ooh, child. So everybody was talking behind everybody's back because Donovan was running it back that he kissed Sabrina to Paul Demetrius. Child, I don't know who I'm so confused, child. I don't know whose side to be on. I'm so exhausted, child. I don't know. Paul said, either I wanted to stay on the show for exposure or I wanted to eliminate myself for Tina. Which one is it? Like, which one it's going to be? Either I wanted to go or I wanted to stay. Well, I mean, you got a point. You wanted to be on the show for exposure. Okay, so, okay. Listen, when you wanted her to self eliminate, did you say that you were going to eliminate with her or you just want her to go home and sit at the house till you got done? Like, which one is it? Because it could have been, but I want to make sure that I'm getting exactly what you're saying. Because it could have been that you wanted her to self eliminate when you first saw her looking, cute. And you were like, oh, wow, I like that. So just go and self eliminate and then I'm going to meet you at the house. But I'm going to still get my exposure here. It can be both, though. So you're right. I'm not going to take that from you. Hold on. Let me go down. The only one said Tina and PO have two separate stories. Child, and the truth is somewhere in between. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Okay, Nye said, Tina, did you allow all the men to meet your child? When in Rome said, Karma, come on down to my shop so I can get you out that pressing curl. Child, Karma said, this is my real hair. Okay. These are my real tresses. Get into it. Carmen, girl, you did not have to remind us that you was wearing that natural hair and whatnot, honey. A lot of us have beautiful natural hair. It's just the humidity. Listen, the way Houston's humidity be humiditying, I'm not gonna wear my real hair out, honey. I'm gonna wear me a good wig. My part ain't gonna be as deep as Precious's, but I'm gonna put on a good wig if I don't do nothing else. PO said, Tina rubbed the chest of the person you are feeling the most. Paul, oh, okay, yes, you're right. Okay, now I remember. Paul, my apologies. I totally forgot about that. You are absolutely right. Okay. That was shown. I don't know, child. All I can remember was the other parts. But okay. Okay. Paul, Tina said you're irrelevant to her. Oh my God. This is too much. Tina said, Paul is irrelevant to me. He was mad I wanted Demetrius and started creating lies point blank and the period. Two L's, thank you for the super chat. She said, can Tina explain what Demetrius's eyebrows, two L's, goodbye. 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 Every time I start to trust you, two L's, you come with the foolishness. Oh, child, you are so crazy. I'm not about to play with you. I say good day. Thank you, QJ, for liking the live. Paul said, okay, let's get Demetrius on a live. Oh, child. Well, listen, Paul, maybe not on this one because I wasn't saying too many nice things about Demetrius. So listen. Yes, we are gonna manifest Carmen to come on in this chat. Carmen, come on in here, girl. Hold on. M. Cherie said, these men are behaving like women, all this damn gossiping. Baby, ain't they doing lives and whatnot? Chauncey said, "Baby, this chat is popping. I'm gonna have to leave this chat up. Normally, I cut the chat off, so if you watch the replay, you don't get distracted. But baby, I'm gonna have to put this chat. Listen, this is too much for me." Alyssa, I'm real late. Where are we? Oh, child, it's so much to unpack. I mean, the live is ended in 15 minutes, so I guess just begin at the beginning. But the real tea starts around the 1 hour mark, or is it the 45-minute mark? I don't know. I'm going to put markers up so that you can go through the live if you want to watch the replay and you don't have to watch it all. You can just go to the part that you want to see. So I will make sure that I have chapters so you don't have to, go through everything. Oh, child, this is a mess. Me and Demetrius just went live about her. Oh, really? Well, that's going to be all over YouTube because every time y'all go live, somebody screen records it and then it turns into content. I be trying to do that, child, but then I be feeling like I'm invading their privacy or something. I'm like, oh, child, I don't want to record nobody unbeknownst to them. I don't like that. But then at the same time, it does create great content. But I don't know. It's just something about the whole screen recording. It's just not my steez, okay? Reese said, this live is popping, but I can't get into this right now. I got to watch the reunion first. Ugh. Okay, well, don't worry, Reese. Fret not. I'm going to have chapters. I'm going to keep the live chat open so that you can see. And also, you can watch the replay. Hold on, let me go on down. Okay, Paul said he never wanted to eliminate with her. Not she called him the gossip girl. Not the gossip girls. Oh, child, y'all a mess. Angel in Disguise said, hey, y'all, what was the issue with Joy and Dakiya? Joy got the right one with Dakiya, honey, because I would have matched Joy's energy on that stage. I would have been all kinds of ignorant. Honey, I would have pulled a straight up precious. And honey, y'all could have said whatever y'all wanted to say about me. I'll sort that out later. Okay. Sometimes you just get irate, honey. Okay. Tina said, I honestly don't know. I was so damn confused, y'all. Imagine being me. Yes. What confused about what? Are you talking about when you went to the retreat and had to be quarantined? Child, they had you hidden off. Look, they said, Paul, we better not see you done release no book. Okay. You better keep it towards the lives and in the studio. But do not release no book. Because child, they're gonna be looking at you sideways now, I'm telling you. Me, Clifton, Demetrius, and Tori were on that live. Oh, okay. You had me till you said Clifton, child. I ain't too fond of Clifton. I don't like the way it was how he was doing tonight. I ain't like that. Okay. And Paul, didn't you have a thing with Dakiya? Okay. Like, why didn't you say? I mean, I guess you really couldn't just pipe up in the middle of that. That would have been rude. But how do you feel? Let me ask this question. Paul, how do you feel about the way Joy and Clifton handled Dakiya? That's what I want to know. Alana said Joy was acting as ugly as I knew she eventually would. Okay. But did y'all see the look on Clifton's face? He was looking like he was enjoying it because it was semi like you fighting over me and whatnot. Child, I wish I would. I would have been like, girl, you had a connection, I had a connection, and that's that on that. MT69 said Dakiya has a man, so she wasn't thinking about Joy, but Joy acting an ass, okay, because she knows Dakiya was a threat. She sat there and let Joy play herself. She did sit there and let it all play out, but she had a few emotions behind it. Okay, Clifton, talk to that baby. Talk to what baby? Okay, down to Mars girl. This chat is wild. Can't read the comments fast enough. Misha, can you get Paul on the screen with you? Hold on. No, I can't because I'm on my laptop and I had just made an announcement, I think like an hour ago. Child, we've been on here so long, I don't even know. That I was going to that my new equipment is coming so that I can have people call in. Hold on. When in Rome said, Paul be lying, talking about he don't watch. Paul, you didn't watch the show? At the time, I was trying to wrap my head around Tina and her delusional allegations, so he couldn't really speak his speech as far as what was happening with Dakiya. Oh, okay. Yeah, but still, I just, oh, honey, I wouldn't be able to deal with them. Like, they would be off limits for me. Cause no. Essie said, "What is Paul talking about? Seems like he's saying random stuff." Okay, so what he's addressing is I asked him a question. I asked him why, how did he feel about what Joy and Clifton had to say to Dakiya, and he said that he couldn't focus on that because he was too focused on all things Tina. He didn't say it like that, but y'all know I like to zhuzh it up. He basically said that Tina was being delusional and he was trying to focus on that. So he couldn't very well focus his attention on Dakiya and what was happening with Joy and Clifton. MT69 said, "I wish a man would get down on his knee with a key." I know that's right. Child, I know you lying. And give me a key, but earlier they said they're planning for a March baby, but no mention of marriage. Joy just played herself. Gray Matters, thank you for this super chat. I see why these folks are single, too self-serving and unaware. Y'all are good though. Child, let me find this super chat so I can put it on the screen. Honey, not you gonna insult them and then give them a compliment all in the same breath. Ooh, child. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, this chat going so fast, child. I can't even get to it, honey. Thank you so much, Nick. She said that she's very proud of me and my channel. Thank you. I really appreciate that, y'all. I really do. This gives me hope, y'all, because y'all know I told y'all I was going to go all the way full time. And this actually was confirmation for me. So thank you, Paul and Tina, even though y'all fussing and fighting and fussing all up and through the chat. I do appreciate you actually joining my chat because it gives some validity to my nonsense. Okay. Because people be playing in my face as well. But I really do appreciate y'all. So thank you. Glamorous Dollface said Atlanta T. That's what I saw. He was scared of her getting mad at him. He knows her energy. That's what I thought too. He know who to play with. And it ain't her, child. Sunshine and Flower said Clifton looked embarrassed when Joy started all that cackling before she said, "Good edit." Did he look embarrassed or did he look like Clifton? You know how he just be sitting there, child. Mona said Tina is not the only delusional one. Okay, hold on. Don't hate on baby hair, ain't hurt nobody, said, "Oh, he didn't propose to her and didn't." Okay. Dana, thank you for the super chat. Everybody pay $2 for Misha to stay on the extra 30 minutes of this chat. Listen, it's coming to an end in 8 minutes, child. 8 whole minutes. Let me tell y'all something. The longer I'm on this chat, my son is building a fort, child. I don't want him to burn the place down. Honey, listen. Thank you, Brianna. I wish she would come on in the room, honey. She don't like it over here. Because she know I'm going to be saying, "Karma, I don't want you to marry." Shout out to Aunt Bertha. April said Clifton and Demetrius both said on the live that they both talked to the baby. Oh. Oh, okay. Did they say hi like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like what? Why did they talk to the baby child? Oh, honey, I am trying so hard to get through all these comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please do like the live, honey. 8 more minutes. April, you coming through, April. Mm-mm. Listen, I thought it was a ring too. Somebody said I thought it was a ring, but it was a key. Child, they being extra dramatical and whatnot. I'm like, not you coming getting down on that knee with that key. Boy, goodbye. Ain't nobody got time to play with you. Hold on, let me go on down. Somebody said, "Send help." M. Cherie said, "Joy is so loud. Don't she get loud, child?" Joy said, "F your context." Oof. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Shaunery said, "Man, is Carmen really coming on or no? I ain't playing the two if PO ain't right." Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, hold on. Let me go down. Let me go down to the new comments and whatnot. For everybody that's left a super chat, thank you so much. Down to Mars Girl, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, there's another one. Alicia Star, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for keeping the chat going. I see you going far. Wishing you the best of luck. Thank you so much. Hold on. Tina said, it's sad these men want to make it seem like they spoke to my child. Okay. I'm going to give it some attitude for you, Tina. It's sad that these men want to make it seem like they spoke to my child when I barely spoke to these men, except Demetrius. Ooh, child. She said what she said and she ain't changing it. Okay. I haven't said that in a while. April said, Paul came with receipts and Tina came with all mouth. I'm just saying. What are the other receipts, April? Because listen, we haven't been over there to see the live yet, but I know somebody gonna record it and I can't wait to watch it. Honey Wheat said Joy was giving all the energy while Clifton literally went on dates until the end. Yeah, I noticed that. She went on a few dates. She went on a date with Laverne. That's it. I don't remember any more dates. She pretty much let them know, I'm tired of playing with y'all. I want to get my man. I want to go to the house. Okay. Tina said the receipts, the men were lying. So it's really a he say, she say. And you have Tina's side and then you have Paul's side. Thank you, Simply Me, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Yeah, Breezy, that's exactly what he did. She said that he played the game so he didn't go home. Absolutely. Tina said, what receipts? The lies or the ego? Ooh, child. Okay, Paul has this to say. Well, then when did she have time for a three-way call? Oh, okay. Well, that's a good point. When was the three-way call had? And how was it had? Like, was she secretly, Tina, were you secretly on the line and somebody clicked you in like old school? Because honey, you know how it used to be. Shh, don't say nothing. I'm about to click over. And then you click over and get into it. How was the three-way? Tina said these men went to the men's lounge lying, making it seem like they had a connection with me. I was wondering how they all got a connection too when it first happened. But I was like, hold on. Down to Mars girl said, Misha, please don't close this chat. Child, y'all trying to get off. Y'all trying to be here all night long, child. Now listen, if my son cut his own hair, or if anything happens to have flames coming up out of this apartment tonight, it's gonna be on y'all. And I'm gonna pass around and go fund me, and y'all gonna have to fund every piece of furniture in this place. I ain't playing with y'all. Glamorous Dollface said, we need another reunion. You hosted Misha. We need one for what went on behind the scenes. Yes, and we need to allow everyone to speak their speech, honey, as adults. Telling them language and calm down and don't say nothing to the men. Child, absolutely not. Child, I wish I would. Somebody said they want to see the messages. Tina said, Paul, please share the text. Woo. Universe Soul Goddess, thank you for the super chat. Misha, the party's jumping. Okay. In honor of Precious, ladies, leave your men at home. The club is full of ballers and their pockets full grown. And all your fellas, leave your girl with your friends. Cause it's in the chat, and the chat is jumping, jumping. Child, they getting into it, honey. Shout out to Destiny's Child with a little bit of a remix. Oh my God, child. I'm trying to get to the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Grits and Waving. Here's my chat extension contribution. Child, y'all crazy. Oh, honey, y'all are crazy. It's 3 more minutes. Okay, wait a minute. Paul had this to say. If you barely talk to us, when did I call and ask you to eliminate? Okay, Tina, what you got to say? Paul said, when did he ask you to eliminate? Was it face to face? Was it over the phone during a three-way call that said that he was going to write a book? Honey, what's going on? When in Rome said, at Breezy B, you still dating corn on the cob after he cheated on you? Who is Breezy B? Wait a minute now, honey. Is there some more people in here that I don't know about? Child, because listen, I don't know y'all YouTube's names, honey, so I need to know. Who is Breezy? Be Breezy? M. Cherie said Tommy didn't tell Eric to check his language. He told Precious to check hers. Forget you, Tommy. Exactly, M. Cherie. That's exactly what I said. Oh, okay. So Eric don't have to check his language, but Precious has to check hers. Okay. And then Precious had to check hers, but Joy didn't have to check hers. Child, child, Tommy just showing up and just sitting there, child, and reading the prompter. I don't know what's happening. I don't know, Kim. Is anybody keeping score? Kim said Paul versus Tina. Who's winning? Oh my goodness. Oh, baby, this is one for the books. Child, y'all don't fuss. Listen, the bottom line is this: somebody lying. Look, Tina said, you are playing in her face, Paul. Y'all ain't never met her kid, okay? And if y'all did say hello to her kid, it's probably because the kid was in the background and y'all said hello. Paul is saying, show the receipts. If, in fact, I ask you to eliminate, when did I? You chose me. You wanted me and my 800 credit score and my 800 credit score walk. Tina is saying, I know you in line. Paul is saying, no, I'm not lying. Tina is saying, I said all I had to say, grandfather time, when we were at the reunion. And Paul is saying, they still wanted me. So therefore, and thus and such, everything that you're saying means absolutely nothing. But what I want to know is this. After the reunion was filmed, Tina, if you blocked everybody, are you friends with anybody on the cast? As for you, Paul, why all of a sudden was the venom spewed towards Tina? And I thought that the two of you had a connection. I understand that you didn't like the fact that she self eliminated or just decided she didn't want to do the process any longer. But from what I heard, now this is just what I heard, okay? Allegedly, that it was a very gruesome schedule. The people were not allowed to eat, honey. They wasn't eating right. They wasn't sleeping. They couldn't pick their kids up from the daycare. Now, y'all tell me if this is true. And so she just decided she couldn't do it no more. That's what I heard. So, I mean, I don't know. Tina said again, I wish karma to these casts that prefer to lie than move on. God knows the truth. Okay, listen, I don't play about God. So if it's God in the mix, it's got to be some truth to it. Oh, wait a minute though. Let's Talk said the kid is too classy for Clifton. And is. And he said that he felt like she was too stuffy and she was all about work. But then they went on that date where he was feeding her oysters, but he didn't like her. Okay, come on now. You didn't like her, but you were feeding her oysters and it. Okay, sir. The date where he was feeding her the oysters and she loosened up a little bit, honey, had on a little Fashion Nova two-piece. That's when he said he saw the other side of Dakiya. So I don't know what to believe. Paul said, I have a picture of you at the retreat, by the way, and you looked horrible. Paul, that's not nice. Paul, that's not nice. That's not nice now. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Paul, let's keep our composure. Okay, because listen, you were the only guy that I felt like at the reunion kept your cool and was not getting all catty. Okay, you were acting like you had amnesia. Okay, that's neither here nor there. But we don't want to start talking about no woman's looks now. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. B Rain said, "Little man gonna be done. Little man gonna be done built the whole house by the time he should get out there. Baby, built the whole house. Child probably went outside and started my car up. Listen, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm serious now. If y'all see a GoFundMe, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Just donate and keep it pushing. Simply Me said his hair will grow back. Your baby is good. Listen, didn't everybody cut their hair when they was little? Oh, child. I know I cut my hair, child, trying to take my own braids out. Oh, honey, it was a whole fool. Wait a minute. Tasia said, here's $5, child. Thank you for the super chat, Tasia. Here's some money for your son if he cut his hair. Now let's party all night. Oh, honey. Y'all making me an unfit mom, child. Mm-mm. Hold on. Let me go down to the. Oh. Paul said, I'm waiting. Paul, I am waiting on you not to talk about this woman's looks. Paul, don't do that. Don't do that now. We ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay. Listen, so Tina said the first week I wanted to self-eliminate and Paul wanted to convince me he wanted me. That's when he called his best friend telling me to be quiet. Oh, okay. And the friend didn't understand the assignment. So the friend started talking. And that's when you got all the intel. And that's when you brought it to the reunion. Okay. So that's Tina's side of things. And baby Karma is not coming over here. She's gonna show up tomorrow morning. Okay, April said, Tina, real talk, and I'm so serious. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm not even joking. Oh, child. Tammy said, put up your cash app. Child, I'm gonna have to. Everybody send me a dollar. Cause y'all, I'm telling y'all, I got to get off this live, y'all. Hold on, but since you asked, honey, listen, don't threaten me with a good time. But listen, y'all, hold on now. We've been on here. Wait a minute. When in Rome said, Tina, I got Hazel contacts on sale. Wanda said, when in Rome, who are you? Look, Jackie said, Karma is winning right now. Let me go down. Hold on, let me go down in the chat, y'all. Give me just a second. Paul said he's never met her son. Okay. Tina, they want to know where the receipts are. Tina, okay, hold on. Ooh, honey, not the Hazel contacts on sale. Well, you know they wearing them down there, child. Stay tuned. Review said Jesus be a therapist. Okay. Ooh, honey. Denise said, Joy said she's no longer traveling. That's why they won't last. The thrill will be gone. Yep. Because once you start, getting comfortable and playing house child, they be like, well, on second thought, no, thank you. I mean, but you know what? I'm not going to wish ill on their relationship. I pray that they do make it, honey. Because I mean, look how Reva and Mario, they still hanging in there. The way they got together and whatnot. So let them do it, honey. Down to Mars Girl said, Dakiya said they were talking daily, and Clifton did not deny it. Joy was wildly reactive and illogical. If your context, okay, F your context, on top of that, Dakiya was gaslit to hell and maintained composure and poise. She was gaslit the hell out of, wasn't she? I was like, what? Carmen Sandy, she asked, is Carmen still with Donovan? Yes, they're still together. I am Sunbody. They deserve each other, don't they? Tina said, a man attacking a woman says more about you than anything. I dodged a bullet. Wish you the best. God bless and good night. Good night, Tina. Honey, Tina said, I'm not going to keep on arguing, child. P.O., where you at? Mario, you remember Mario from season, was it season 2? Yeah, I think it was season 2. See, the first and the second seasons, they were so good. MT69 at Misha IMO, girl, you don't have class anymore, so stay with us, beloved. It's not over yet. School is not all the way over yet. But it's just that, I'm in here with my son by myself, child. I got to keep an eye on him. When they get too quiet, you got to make sure that the other side of the house ain't burnt down. Mary said, if your baby cuts his hair, put some Jamaican castor oil on it, girl. It works. Not y'all gonna give me remedies. Oh, child, I'm done with y'all. Oh, honey. Beg said, if you call crying maintaining poise, I guess we all have a breaking point. Precious yelled and Dakiya tearful and Joy lashed out like a drunk sailor. And I mean, that's that on that. Stay tuned review said, in all fairness, hold on, let me get to your comment. For everyone that sent me a super chat, thank you so much. Even though I may not have gotten to it because the chat is moving really fast and I was trying to keep up and I was trying to keep up with the back and forth and the forth and back. So if you send me a super chat, a cash app, or anything monetary, thank you so much. It really helps my channel to grow. And that's how I was able to buy my new equipment because we're going full time and whatnot. So thank you so much, each and every one of you. Now let me go to this stay tuned reviews comment. In all fairness, if Dakiya was offering Clifton the yams on a silver platter and Clifton was avoiding them like a bill collector, then she should have got a hint. Stay tuned. Sometimes, sometimes I don't even know how to respond to y'all. Not the yams on a silver platter, sir. It was given I wasn't interested. Okay. But then he was sending mixed signals now. And men will do that. He was sending mixed signals because on the one hand, yes, he was showing his connection with Joy, but at the same time, he was telling Dakiya something different. And you know how they like to talk off camera, honey? We don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Brooklyn said she started watching it when it was Liz and Jason. Yes, you got to go back and watch that one. Your mouth will be wide open at that reunion. Do you hear me? Thank you for the super sticker. Let me go up. Thank you, April, for the super sticker. April say, y'all not about to play with my brother, honey. And that's that on that. Hold on. Let me go down. Let me go down to the new comments. Okay. Devere said that Clifton is going to get his key back after cheating on Joy. Oh, not trying to put the cheaterization on him. Oh, honey. I hope he don't do that. Y'all think he gonna do it? Don't do it. I did it. Alicia said he was rubbing all over her and flirting hard. Okay. Rubbing the kneecaps oil off of her, honey. Rubbing the cocoa butt off them kneecaps. When in Rome said, it's a dating show. Absolutely. When in Rome, everybody dating everybody. Shauna said, definitely mixed signals. Yeah, like, dude, say what you mean and mean what you say. If you're going to speak your speech, honey, say what you say and don't change it. Jackie said, I don't believe Dakiya's tears were due to sadness. That's what I said too, but due to anger and disrespect. She felt on how their connection was clearly downplayed. Don't act like I don't cry when y'all get mad. Oh, Jackie, honey, you ain't said nothing but a word. I just go back and watch the replay. I said just this. When somebody makes me so upset, I have to cry because I need to keep myself composed. Okay, so it looked like we lost both Paul and Tina. But baby, if that wasn't popcorn and oh, Paul, I thought you were gone. Paul said Clifton is a great guy. Well, Paul, he didn't act great. Okay. He didn't act great. I didn't like that. I ain't like it at all. And I'm gonna have to keep it real. I did not like how he tried to downplay his connection. I understand you sitting next to your lady. I understand that. But at the same time, come on now. Let's have a little bit of couth. Okay. Uh, please. Hold on. Let me go down to the comments. Kim said, little man in the living room knocked out in that fort. Child, nah, I hear cartoons and everything else. And he having a full-on party. Y'all having a party over here and he having a party over there. Hold on. Bianca said, Joy is a thirst bucket and a pick me. When in Rome said, Paul, you standing up for Clifton but quiet on Dakiya. When in Rome, I have to agree with this. Paul, what say ye about the way that now I know you said you was confused because, you know, everything was going on with Tina and whatnot, but now the confusion is over. So how did you feel about what was happening as far as the couple was concerned as it pertains to Dakiya? Ronnie said, Clifton was an a-hole to Dakiya tonight. Nope, not buying it. I ain't buying it either, child. I feel like he has a nice side to him. Cause remember when they went to that brunch and who was it? It was Tiffany. She came to sit down and he was speaking with Joy and he spoke to Tiffany and she was like, why are you speaking to me? You know, kind of thing. And he was like, well, if I see someone enter my space, then I will speak. It's something about when those two got together that now they fighting against everybody. And what they don't understand is that we were actually rooting for you. Shout out to Tyra Banks. We want your union to be okay. Like, I don't understand why y'all fighting. Okay, Beg HZ or Begs said Clifton is a great guy to you. He did not show his great guy behavior or accountability on this reunion. Omar said he was nice to Ace too. Yeah, he was nice to Ace. So I do think it's the relationship that's changing him. I hate that. Erica said, Paul, I didn't like how you turned on Precious and she went to bat for you. We talked about that too. Hold on. Reese said his Instagram gives F-boy energy. Yeah, he a whole different person on that Instagram, child. Trust me, I've seen. Hi, Tamara. She says, wow, you're still alive? Girl, I done ate a full course meal and almost done with put a ring on it. You're dedicated. Must be a great conversation going on. Oh, child, listen, Tamara. It was a chat going on over here. We are about to end this live in a few minutes. Cause I mean, I might as well go and go to 12 o'clock. Ooh, child. Well, at least someone will have something to listen to on their way to wherever they're going tomorrow. Paul said, y'all asking me about the Kia like I was the host of the show. WTF. Did you want me to do? What did you want me to do? I had my own going on. Oh, Paul, why you gotta get so rough, honey? Okay, we can be respectful. We just wanted to know because I mean, if you go to the end, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you go to the end of a show with me and you're there and us as viewers are watching you, we just want to know what you thought of it. That's a logical question because we just want to know, hey, we see the way this is playing out and we know that you had a connection with her, albeit friends. How did you feel about that when you saw that? I understand you had stuff going on with Tina, but that was all they showed that like all of 2 seconds. So we're just trying to figure out, what's going on. But please be nice to the chat. I also said he could not see the women's lounge though. No, I think they're talking about the reunion. Okay. No, I think Phil left us, honey. I think Phil gone. Wait a minute. Somebody said, in the words of Tommy, watch your language. Language. Okay, don't be mean to my chat now. Look, Monique said, Paul's sick of us. Paul said, you don't want to answer no more questions. Paul, the people have questions, honey. Like, don't be rude now. Hold on. Well, Courtney said, potty mouth Paul. I'm sorry, this a whole fool. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me go down. Okay, Beggs is saying, what we're saying is don't be all up in here defending Clifton. Keep it real. Clifton was wrong of how he treated her on the reunion. That's all they saying, child. Look, Monique said Paul just turned into Precious. Don't yell at us. Okay, Paul. We have been nothing but accommodating to you and your back and forth in the chat and whatnot. Honey, we've been just as nice. But y'all, I'm finna start acting like I'm finna start um acting like Precious. Listen, bruh. No, I'm just kidding. Paul said, I keep saying though, I was in my own zone. I was pissed for someone coming on national television line. Oh, okay. He's trying to say, listen, y'all, I can only focus on one thing at a time. Okay. Tina trying to make me look away. And so all I can really focus on right now is that. Okay. That's all I can get y'all. When are you doing an interview, Paul? And who are you doing an interview with? I can't wait to see it. Lorraine said, I think Dakiya is getting treated badly because of Eric. I think most of the cast didn't like that she put Eric on blast. They might have wanted her to handle that situation quietly. You think so, Lorraine? I really wish things wouldn't have gone down like that between Eric and Dakiya, because I think they might have made a good couple. But I'm glad his true colors did show the way he was speaking to her. So yeah, I'm glad she found her a boo, whoever that boo may be. Okay. M. Cherie said, when Wiley said, Keena is always on his Instagram liking his stories, I'm like, yep, this is why he comes off real young. Exactly, because I was like, Wiley. And like, okay, she likes your stories. Everybody looks at everybody's stories, even if it's accidental. Because sometimes them stories just be rolling over. You don't mean to look at the next person. It just rolls the hell over. And I'm like, oh my God, they gonna see how I looked at this. Oh, yeah, it is giving. You looked at my live. You looked at my stories. Wiley, if you don't stop. Okay, cut it out. Lana said, Paul, should we start calling you a Mitch, my good sir? Hold on. When in Rome said, Paul not going to interview with Kojo because Kojo will get in that. Hold on, let me go down. Courtney said, I know Paul's nostrils are flaring right now. Honey, he wants us to shut up and he wants us to shut up now. Child, he don't want to ask us. No, he don't want us to ask him no questions. Honey, Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go down. The chat is still moving. Adrian said Misha should be the one interviewing the cast. She isn't afraid to ask questions and get to the truth. Honey, I'm going to ask what I'm going to ask, okay? If I was having a phone conversation with you, why did you do that? I'm going to ask it real television like, but I'm going to still ask nonetheless. So we're going to have to get into it. And I've never done an interview on my channel, and I would love to, but that's a conversation for another day, child. I ain't got time. Hold on, let me go on down. All right, y'all. In all seriousness, the live will be ending in 11 minutes, probably in less than that. Because, child, all this cackling I've been doing, I need to go drink me some warm tea. Desiree said, noticed everyone down in Dakiya on the cast is a friend of Miss Powerful Jewelry. You know what? That's a good observation. Wiley, Wiley, Wiley. Shout out to Precious. Glamorous Dollface said, Keena had me laughing. I'm glad you told me her name because I totally forgot it. Thank you for the super chat. Joy was so low down on this episode, wasn't she? Kiki, thank you for the super chat. Child, I got my throat hurting up on this live, honey. This a 3-hour live, honey. Hold on. Let me go to this super chat. Kiki said, and thank you for the super chat, by the way. Dakiya dodged 2 bullets. Neither Clifton nor Eric were it. Joy and Clifton are fighting because at the core, something isn't right with them. You don't think so? I don't know. Okay, Alicia said, how you mistakenly look at a live every day, though? Not his lives. She said he looks at, she looks at his stories. I look at, yeah, I mean, every day is, I don't know. I feel like she wasn't looking and checking for him like that. She says she likes older men, so hold on. Paul said, but I'm answering them and you scroll right past it. Wait a minute. What did I scroll past? Okay. Paul, listen. The chat moves very fast. And I haven't gotten to the point where I know where to how to slow it down. So if you've answered it, then maybe I need to go back so I can see it. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, Paul said you can ask questions. Okay, I see that. Not even. Okay, I think he was referring to the thing where someone said something about him being a Mitch. Not a Mitch child. Y'all crazy. Hold on. Somebody said goodbye, DC/Potomac. Y'all flipped the premise of the whole show. Child, they are giving the tea. Do you hear me? Hold on. Let me go on down. Paul, I have not seen your comments. So if I happen to pass by them and you did answer them, as long as the chat is getting their questions answered, it's all good in the hood, okay? The chat is going to still be up and people can still go back and reference it because yeah. Paul Begs Z wants to know if y'all can be friends. Okay, Kiki said when you love someone and it's pure, why fight the cast? I was trying to figure out what all the fighting was about too. Cause like what is happening? Okay, hold on. Thank you for the super chat. Joy was ready to be a baby mama. That cruise must not be paying good. She's looking for a resting place. I think she has a home. Oh, child. They're trying to take it to the next level, honey. I'm not stopping my job for not now piece of a man. It ain't happening. Sean said, poor Fernando and AP had no lines, like Demetrius had no eyebrow. I'm done. I'm done. Listen, if you're watching this live, these comments are in no way a reflection of the MEASHAIMO, in my opinion, channel. So if you're watching, let's continue to get into it as we get into it. Child, you're not about to get me in trouble. Absolutely not. Yvonne, thank you so much for the super sticker. You're so sweet. Thank you. When in Rome said no defense for Dakiya, they all some haters. Hold on, let me go down. Surprisingly, y'all, it's a lot of people that do not see it for Dakiya. Like as far as like the people who are watching the show. I didn't have a problem with Dakiya. I actually didn't have a problem with anybody. Even old Karma grew on me. Karma. Karma. Now, I didn't like how Joy was showing her ass tonight. Okay, girl. Anyway, exactly. Now I'm with you. I was wondering, honey, is this the first man that you've ever had? Like, what is happening? Why are you acting this way? Thank you, Lana, because we're about to end this live. Lana said, hit that like chat. I am loving this chat. Come on, hit the like button for me. Hold on. Gray Matter said, I love Dakiya. Hold on, let me go down. Stay tuned review says Sabrina was questionable this season and was. Stay tuned reviews. I ain't gonna I ain't gonna take that from you. And was very questionable. It was something about her that just wasn't my thing. When in Rome, Paul said he does not have to answer to you. Oh, child. Oh, child, the fight is chat. The chat is fighting, child. Tina done went on home, child. She done took her contacts out, honey. She done went and laid down. She didn't let nobody else talk to her kids, child. Paul, you ruined it. Child, Tina done spoke her speech, honey. She said, I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. Paul said, I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. Paul fighting with the chat fighting with Paul. My throat's starting to hurt, child, and my son is about to burn the house down. So, on that note, we are going to end this live. Thank y'all so much for joining me for this 3-hour tour. Honey, I feel like Gilligan, okay, from Gilligan's Island. We had a blast. I did not expect this live review to turn into a full on after party. I mean, but y'all gave me all the feels, and I really appreciate y'all joining me. Hold on, let me go down and catch these last few lives. I like to go all the way to the end. I mean, last few comments. Hold on. Somebody said Paul is making beats in the basement. Oh, child, I'm not about to play with y'all. Child, I'm not about to play with y'all. All right, y'all. On that note, we are going to end this live. Paul, thank you so much for joining me, honey. And Tina, thank you so much for joining as well. Whomever else was in this live that has happened to be a part of Ready to Love, past or present, thank you for stopping by Little Old Me's channel, honey. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Although some of us didn't agree, we still had a good time disagreeing. Baby. It was a party, and if you missed it, tell somebody who knows somebody that can tell somebody that this was the place to be, so they can catch the replay. Cause child, every view counts. Happy Mother's Day to everybody and all the people that are mothers. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoy your Sunday, honey. I hope you are kid free. I hope you get to kick up your feet. Okay, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. I hope you get to have a great Mother's Day all to yourself. Because, being a mother is a superpower. So let's get into it if we're going to get into it. Look, Lorraine said, Misha, Tina ghosted you and left. She did say goodnight. So she didn't ghost me. She did say bye. So I'm going to give her that. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Please catch the replay from the beginning. I'm going to put chapters if you didn't catch everything. Because, baby, this was good to me. Do y'all hear me? Baby, this was good. I can't even, my adrenaline is rushing. So now I can't even get in to put a ring on it because it ain't gonna give me nothing like this gave me something. We waited all season for some zhuzh. Who would have thought the zhuzh was gonna come from the live reunion review part 2? All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Thank you for the cash apps and the super chats. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all. Paul, don't forget if that book is coming out, I will narrate for you. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I say good day. Bye, y'all.